This is a test of the emergency broadcast system. This is only a test.
Yo, what is going on? Welcome back to another episode of the Supervillains Podcast, the podcast where even if you're a superhero, you're a villain to someone. Episode 31, the second visual. We back in the lair, the Supervillain Studio, the Villain Studio. I got to figure out how we going to call that.
We're going to call it something. We're going to have to give it a dope name.
Yeah.
Until we actually get like a real studio. So, hey, the more y'all listen, the more...
Hey, the more y'all listen, they better start looking like the Batcave, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? But for now, Villain Studios, I guess we can call that, you know what I'm saying?
I'm cool with that.
You know, we back at it, episode 31, another visual, another day, you know what I'm saying? You know, same old same. But, you know, we ain't going to, you know... It's gonna be a casual thing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so we got to act like this is just.
You know, we gotta act like we've been here before, man. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
another day at the office, man. You know what I'm saying? But
so how's your week been, bro?
Just another week, man. You know, pretty laid back. You know what I'm saying? Nothing crazy going on. Just working. Shout out to my homies, Boogie, Seaway, and my dog Grizz. We was working on some stuff for his company. We shot some videos.
Okay.
It was crazy, man.
That's what the dude with the other podcast, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
My guy Grizz. And we got together, man. And my boy Boogie, like I said, he like super charismatic, funny dude. You know what I'm saying? So we got up, and my homie, he rented out this studio. And he wanted to do like this cloning effect that, you know, I had never, you know, I seen it on movies and the commercials and other stuff, but I had never seen somebody do it before.
Mm-hmm.
And so like we was working on that, figured out how to do it and how to get him to react off of get his timing, because he was pretty much playing 3 of himself.
Gotcha.
And so like me and the homie Seaway, who was also shooting too that day, we had to pretty much play him, from different angles, so he can get his time. And then he came back, reenacted what he did, and I'll show you it. But it turned out pretty dope, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So that was fun, and we working on some stuff too, man. And so like that was cool. So that was pretty much the only thing I did. That was a Saturday night. So I got off the job.
Is the visual for something, or
yeah? It's for my homie T-shirt company, the Chris Tees. You know what I'm saying? So he did another ad campaign, pretty much, and we got something in the works that we gonna be working on too.
Okay.
Man. So like it was dope. Matter of fact, might have to probably try to get you to come on and see, and I think it'd be dope. I think it'd be something that you'd be interested in, bro.
Yeah. Hey, dog. Yeah, dog. I'm all for it, dog. Hey, anything to support. Another person, another podcast, whatever y'all got going on, I'm there, dog. Just give me a time and date.
Yeah.
Shit, I'll pop up.
Yeah. So we gonna figure it out.
I never asked you, dog, with the Grizz, is like, what made him, cause I see that's what you call him.
Yeah.
So is he a Grizzly fan or something? Like,
nah. So how, I want to say it came because like he started off with his shooting first, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I think somebody actually gave him that name.
Okay.
And
gotcha.
like he just rolled with it.
Okay.
With his photography and his video stuff. And that became like his theme. And so it just naturally carried over to when he started his T-shirt company, and he called it the Grizz Tees, you know what I'm saying? So
okay.
Yeah, man.
That's a good play on words too. Grizz Tees, like Grizzlies.
Yeah.
I get it. So that's it, dog. Like, hey.
Yeah. That was pretty
any music
much
shit, like, you know.
Music. I've been I lost my voice, man, so I haven't really been able to do nothing with that personally. But my boy, Sincerely Yours, is an artist that my homie, we do music together and stuff. He put his EP out a while ago. I think I talked about it on here, and I was featured on one of the songs and co-wrote a few different songs on this EP. And we did this song called Red Lingerie, and that was supposed to be his single But he never did it, with everything going on with COVID, didn't get around to doing any visuals for it. But I think we actually about to put it out, and we kind of did like a remix, and we added my cousin, Seven, so he gonna be on there with us, and I think we're gonna go through and do a visual with that. And I don't know when we gonna shoot it, but we gonna figure it out, and we got a couple ideas that we putting together. So that's that. But as far as recording, I can't really do nothing too much. But I'm about to do some kind of cover. This artist Will Gittins, he had like this challenge, and he was like, man, if y'all want to, do like the open verse thing, I send you the track. So I hit him up. I was like, yo, send the track, and he sent it to me. So I'm gonna do it and jump on and I'm trying like you say, 2022, man, it's about growth and just being more engaged.
Yeah.
So musically, with the pod and everything, I'm just trying to be more engaged and get out here and get my face out here in these streets, man, with the music and stuff, and so people can see me and I get a little notoriety going into, when I eventually release the project and stuff like that.
I feel you, dog. Hey, look, just like you say, I think we all gotta practice actually doing. That's my whole year. That's what I want to do. This whole year, I want to basically focus on doing, and that's it. I want to actually not just say what I'm gonna do. I just want to do that shit. So
yeah, for sure, man.
For me, I'm trying to think. I got about like 4 things that I know I have to do. Mm-hmm. Not even things that like I'm gonna sit back and wait on to do. I have 4 things that in my mind I have to do this year because I gotta make things happen. I'm the type of person, bro. I can't settle.
Right.
Like if I had to say that I had like a flaw or a characteristic that holds me back is the fact that I think, and it's so crazy because I know it's cliche to say I might be like, oh, I'm too driven. I'm not too driven. I think I have so many ideas that they never hit the pen. I mean, they never hit the pad. They just stay up here. Mm-hmm. And before I could put it on a pad, another idea comes, and then another idea comes, and another idea comes.
Yeah.
So me, it's like I'm growing so much that I ain't watering myself. Like it's not like I'm not putting the energy into actually, hey, let me complete this. I just have ideas, and people tell me all the time, bro, your ideas are great, but I just keep on coming up with new ideas where the original idea gets swept underneath the rug. So for me, I feel like one of my biggest flaws is that I'm too worried about what's next instead of focusing on the now. So that's why I say this year.
That can be a double-edged sword, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, like, and that's almost kind of spinning off into something else real quick that I wanted to mention because the I Am Athlete podcast. Have you ever tuned into that? Yeah. So you kind of know what's going on with their situation,
Well, I know that they separated. I don't know, like, well, I the crazy thing is the last episode I watched in its entirety is I Am Athlete, the West Coast. Like I watched one of them and I think me and you even talked about it. How like Swaggy P, he kind of had a different like they just played off each other pretty well.
Yeah.
Like, it was kind of like Miami, but like a different podcast. It's almost like a different podcast.
Yeah, for sure.
So I watched a couple of those, and then shockingly, because I am a huge NASCAR fan, bro, when they started doing all that I Am NASCAR and shit, to me it got like kind of like, okay, I'm waiting the next week, and next week came and didn't put nothing out. Then I was like, I'll wait next week, and then basically, the only thing they started putting out is I Am NASCAR, and I'm like, I'm cool on that because I'm not about to beat a dead horse. Y'all know how I feel when it comes to like racing shit. I feel like if it's organic, I'm with it. When you beat me over the head with like almost like you're trying to force the blackness to show up, like it kind of makes
got
me
you.
like,
Got you.
But back to your original question, I do but don't know because I did tune into that first episode of what's the name of the podcast?
The Pivot.
The Pivot.
Right.
I watched the first episode, and I'm still a little on that one because it almost feels like it's not organic. Like I feel like and the only reason I say that is because I seen what organic looked like when they did I Am Athlete.
Right.
Everything was raw. So now that I feel like they're a little like tailored and stuff, like they're like polished, and they kind of like they know what they're doing. It kind of feel like
Right.
Whereas the first season of I Am Athlete, them niggas were trying to figure it all out together.
Yeah.
It came out doper because it looked like them niggas didn't know what the fuck was going on.
Yeah. See, for me, so like, and I'll put it like this, because like what you said, like you have so many ideas, like pretty much like sometimes like your ideas will outgrow the other ones that you may have had. And so like that kind of reminded me, it's kind of like, it seems like that's the issue with like who was, I would say, probably like the head over everything that they was doing with Brandon Marshall. And he kind of talks about it because he has all these, his whole thing is really what's the next move all the time. And so for the fellas, for them, it's like, okay, like, bro, what was working, we ain't really get to really flesh that out yet. Yeah. And you were already, you know what I'm saying? So
a network.
Yeah. So for them, that's kind of what's kind of like the issue. I think for them it was like, yo, Brandon, bro, like we got a good thing going. Let's really get this established, and then that's cool. And then so I think for them, just like you said, like, and you being a NASCAR fan, it was like, okay, it's a little overkill now, but like they was like, okay, the NASCAR thing, that was cool, bro. But what we did, it was like established off of, hey, we just dudes in the locker room chatting about different, topics and all that. And so I think, and I feel like it's going to work out for both parties, both, because it seems like B Marsh and Ocho is over here, where you got Fred Taylor and Shannon Crowder. Yeah. They over with the Pivot. And so, but the whole thing is it's never going to be the same because those four made something special. So it's kind of like you got, I'm messing with both of the last few episodes that I seen from both of the podcasts, but it won't be the same. But like,
do they talk about? I know the Pivot talked about it a little bit.
They talked about it. Brandon Marshall, he never really went into it. It was funny though because like on the last episode that they had with Fat Joe, they had a chef come on, and she kind of like not even knowing what was going on, but like she was like, yeah, so I did this and I was doing this, but I decided to pivot. And then Brandon Marshall was like, oh shit. And he just started laughing, you know what I'm saying? So, like I don't know what their situation is, but I think it's all love, you know what I'm saying? But like I don't know with Shannon, it kind of seemed kind of shaky because he said some shit like in the first episode, not the birthday party, but like in the very first episode they did when they kind of addressed it, and Ryan Clark was kind of saying, I don't know if my wife really liked me leaving the crib like that too much. And then
some people wives don't.
Yeah, some people, and then he was like, some people wife don't want their ass at the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so I'm like, damn, what you know?
Oh, you think? Oh,
I think that was kind of like a.
I don't know. I don't think it was a shot.
I don't think it was a shot, but it's kind of like, because I guess, and I only looked at a few episodes of the I Am Woman podcast, another spinoff that they had from that.
Yeah.
And I guess Brandon Marshall's wife maybe mentioned something like, hey, I like when Brandon don't be at the house or something like that. Then so Shannon was like, yeah, they don't want your ass at the house because they don't like your ass, like, so I'm like, you know what I'm saying? You ain't really have to go there, you know what I'm saying? But like, and even Fred kind of mentioned something, because I think Fred was the one who sparked that. And Shannon kind of, Shannon crazy, so he just took it like to the next level. And Fred was like, nah, I ain't trying to, like, and he tried to bring it back down, but Shannon kind of already said it. So I don't know if some tension will grow from that, or they won't be able, because Fred was like, man, he even want to still go on the show and and talk and support each other. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know where it's gonna stand. But like, yeah, I feel like sometimes
Brandon Marshall all day like he didn't go into detail about the breakup. He just
he didn't go into detail for him because he did a show where he was supposedly addressing it, and like that nigga danced around that shit like Chris Brown, man, pretty much. Like he
was somebody asking him.
Yeah. And the one thing about that, because the guy who was doing the interview, he comes on I Am Athlete periodically and does things. I forgot his name, but he's a journalist. I think he's a sports journalist. So he was doing the interview, and he asked the questions, but it's like you already know with interviews like that, when somebody's kind of like in house, the questions is coming.
Yeah,
they're gonna throw you softballs. They ain't gonna like really dig in too deep, and pretty much what Brandon was saying, because I guess at the time they were still trying to figure it out. And he was like, we're going to figure it out. All the fellas are still together. We just doing this. But he was talking about, it's about expanding and all this and all that. And like soon as the pivot dropped and they kind of got a good response from their first few episodes, it's like, okay, it kind of got back to, I Am Athlete kind of got back to doing what they were doing and what made it fun. And even the very first episode, it was called I Am Athlete Tonight, and they tried to do it like it was like a nighttime show.
Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah, and I think they were gonna try to roll with that, and then I feel like when they saw the response from what Fred and Shannon was doing,
they did that shit one time though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They did it one time, and it's like, all right, dead that shit. Let's go back to what we was doing, and then that's like, bro, you should have did that anyway, And so like. Now you got the group separated. They both doing pretty good numbers, what I'm saying, from what they've done. The first 3 episodes pretty much are like around the same, you know what I'm saying? People are still finding out what Fred and Shannon and them doing separately. So the numbers are a little lower, but the numbers is there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I say they doing like anywhere from like 350 to 400,000.
Oh, no, that's respectable.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so like,
and
but
it's so crazy too, and this is why like I'm always thinking about what's next. Mm-hmm. And this is like you say, it's a double-edged sword. But the reason I say that is because you see how Ryan Clark was on ESPN. Mm-hmm. Now Ryan Clark doing his own thing.
Yeah, he's not on ESPN no more.
I think he still might do guest appearance.
Okay,
but it seems like more people are like doing the podcast space.
Yeah.
Because they know that they're gonna own it and they get 100% of the money.
Yeah.
Unless they splitting it with, or they running a media company. So the money's much better.
Yeah, especially for the athletes.
Oh yeah, and then on top of that, on ESPN, let's be honest, I think that ESPN and Fox Sports FS1, I think it's gonna be as a dying breed. I think that ESPN, they got a monopoly on it, so they got it. You gotta tune into that.
Yeah,
but Fox Sports,
that's a household name. ESPN with Fox Sports, it's kind of like
you only got Skip and Shannon, and let's be honest, like I enjoy some topics, but the thing is I only watch it on YouTube. I only watch it no more.
Yeah, I only watch it on YouTube. Yeah,
because bro, the Lakers suck. Mm-hmm. And they still don't talk. They still all talk.
That's
about
all they talking about.
Bro,
yeah.
The Cowboys got eliminated from the playoffs. They still talking about the Cowboys.
Yeah.
And they don't talk. They ask the same question 4 times.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to know how many times. Like, dog, they did a scenario. They did and this is how I knew, like, bro, Fox Sports is dying. They did a fucking topic about Russ dunking on
Gobert. Yeah.
I'm thinking to myself,
yeah, that's something that you just supposed to mention within talking about the game. Then it is what it is,
bro. They did a whole topic on him dunking. I'm like,
yeah.
Are you joking?
I feel you.
Like, bro, that's not a sports topic.
Yeah.
That's a play.
Yeah, it's a play. You just supposed to mention that in talking about the win.
No, it wasn't even a game deciding.
Right.
It wasn't a pivotal moment. Literally, it's a dunk. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah, yeah.
So my whole thing is that if they keep on going the way they go, like, I think Shannon, he new to the game. Shannon, I think in Shannon's mind, he says, bro, we talk about the popular people, we gonna get the viewers.
Yeah. And then the thing I feel like too for Shannon, it's more so like, okay, Skip is like a godfather in this shit.
Yeah.
So I feel like he's more so following Skip's lead.
Oh yeah,
because Skip he's kind of been the blueprint for this type of show. So it's kind of like, okay, it works. Let's Skip got the blueprint. Let's go. You know what I'm saying? And we know, like, so many people are so like casual when it comes to sports. So of course, it almost seems like that's the right thing to do. But like we say, with the new space with podcasts and athletes that's really more so getting into the space and really talking the game, and the ones that really know how to talk the game, is really changing the space. You know what I'm saying? So now, like, these guys are really like competition out here.
Yeah.
With their shows and stuff.
And the crazy thing is imagine if LeBron did a podcast every Friday.
Oh, game changer.
No, what if there's an NBA? What if Aaron Rodgers did a podcast every Tuesday on his off day?
Yeah. He might be doing it, bro. Because I know a lot of them are getting into this. I know Tom Brady, he periodically does stuff. Yeah. I know Ben, I know he does stuff. So like a lot of, the big name guys are in this space to some degree. I think Peyton Manning and Eli, I think they're doing something too.
Yeah, they do something on Monday Night Football, and their chemistry is like unreal.
Yeah.
And the thing is what I don't like is that, like, a person like Shannon Sharp, he's following the blueprint, but at the same time, the blueprint shouldn't be what made it innovative. And I say that, and let me explain. The reason Skip innovated a debate show. He started this shit with debating and everything being debated. Like, literally, he changed the platform of media, like, period. Because even news, they don't even have news anchors. They have news commentators.
Yeah.
So he literally changed the game in so many areas. But the thing is how he delivered it is one way. So he already made it innovative.
Yeah.
So the thing is if the blueprint can't be to do the same thing he did to innovate it.
Right.
The blueprint is saying that, you have to evolve. So they took it from here, let's take it here. You can't say, oh, well, shit, he took it here and brought it here, so let's keep on doing this. Nah, because then another person going to take it here and bring it to another step, and you're still going to be behind.
Right.
Because like you say, it's almost as if Skip says, bro, the three motherfuckers I'm talking about.
Yeah, this is what worked.
Nigga, you can talk about your three niggas you want to talk about, and then we're going to call it a day. But what they have to realize is the Cowboys might be America's team. The Lakers might be the freaking Lakers, the gold and purple. LeBron is fucking LeBron. And people are going to watch this to hate on LeBron. But the thing is at one point does it get exhausting?
Yeah.
Because to me, I can't watch it. Like, I legit
it's exhausting now for sure.
whole episode.
It's tough right now.
Viewership got to be going down because literally, if you go right now, look at a comment section of a video, I guarantee it's gonna be the same. It's gonna be like, all y'all do is talk about this.
Oh yeah, I definitely see that.
All you talk about is this.
Yeah.
Because what they don't realize, and this is the thing that Shannon might need, and the crazy thing is Shannon is so tapped into our generation. That what shocks me that he's following along.
The thing is though, I think he has a game plan too. So like, I definitely think he notices the shit. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think he does though.
I think he does. I think he does because, like you say, he's tapped in and he's been in the media space a while too. Yeah. So that might be an issue as far as like, okay, being in it so long versus you having the new guys that's coming up into the space with their podcasts and their shows. They're kind of approaching it from I'm just an athlete talking the game because I know the game versus being someone that's like, okay, I'm a guy who's kind of like media trained in this, so like, cause
Pat what's his name, when they sold this shit to what's Pat at? Well, I know it's on YouTube, but I think it's on a network. Pat McCaffrey. Have you seen his show before?
No, I haven't.
The kicker for the Colts.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's huge now. It's like
Right.
It's like basically he's like the Rogan of sports now.
Okay.
Like he got his friends and like they just it's a Pat McCaffrey show. It's a podcast,
Right.
but now they made it into a video and it's on YouTube.
Right.
Like they talk about topics like Joe Rogan, and to me it's more entertaining because it's just guys. It's him who played in the game.
Right.
And his whole bunch of friends who they just regular fans.
Right.
But
right.
the thing is they talk about Jacksonville. They talk about everybody.
Yeah.
Even the shit that you don't want to talk about.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing is this is the thing that bugs me with Undisputed. Dog, you could like KD, you could like Tom Brady, LeBron, whoever the fuck you want to like.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is what they have to realize when they created this shit and they make this shit innovative, the internet wasn't the internet that we know today.
Yeah.
Now today, dog, people in Jacksonville want to know about their team.
Yeah.
And they don't have no national. Somebody want to put on TV and they want to get that national spotlight. Oh, okay, let's talk about the Magic. Let's talk about what's going on with the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Mm-hmm.
What's going on with the Miami Heat. Like we want to know that.
Yeah.
The thing is there's a market for it because Miami Heat fans live in Guatemala,
Right.
live in Iran.
Yeah, for sure.
There's these fans all over the world. So to just pick 3 teams because they're the most popular doesn't work anymore.
Mm-hmm.
Because now the market has quadrupled.
Yeah.
10 times.
That's true.
So my whole thing is dog, just as many Laker fans there are, I guarantee you there's Laker fans, I'll say they have, let's say there's 100 million Laker fans.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, there's at least 30 million damn fucking Magic fans.
Yeah, for sure.
There's like literally like there's fans of certain teams
Yeah.
that are in the millions that basically have a market share in the space where no, if I go on YouTube and I'm the Orlando Magic guy, niggas will follow me.
Oh yeah, it's a space for you.
Fans.
It's a space
my whole
for you.
thing is yes, yeah.
Listen, during, and I don't mean to cut you off, but like during when we had the draft, my cousin Seven and my cousin Marlon, they had a draft party with some of the guys that's in the Magic group that we're on Facebook. So they went to like this little spot, and he's a podcaster, but he's a Magic podcaster. Mm-hmm. Bruh came out, and you know it was like, yo, he hit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like they showed him love because he's the one who covers the team. Yeah. So it's like when he was there, it's like, oh, the dude is there. You know what I'm saying? And like it's local, but it's a space there. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely get what you're saying, man. That comes to, especially when you're at a space where you're no longer like the fresh mind in the space. Mm-hmm. You got to have the right people around you to let you know, hey, bro, shit is kind of changing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's one of the things that I like about Charlamagne. He always say, my greatest strength is knowing that I'm not the smartest dude in the room. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like with him, it's like I know I can't be listening to these same people who did it this way before, because shit is always changing. So I definitely got to get people that are smart, but also more in tune with what's going on, because shit, I might be a little past my prime. So it might be a younger guy that can tell me, hey, bro, talking about the Lakers every day, talking about that shit ain't really hitting no more, bro. Like, people want to hear stories about the other teams that's out here that's winning, or you know what I'm saying? Because there's too many other teams out here with great young players. Like
Memphis.
I was just finna say, Ja Morant and the Memphis, they don't get enough coverage, bro, like they should.
Dog, they got more wins than the Nets, than Philly. Like, dog, they got more wins than a lot of players.
They are an exciting team. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they're very young. They're a young, exciting team. So like they got to get more coverage. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and the worst part about it is not even like, I could respect it. Like, if I could even try to respect it. I'm not even gonna say I would respect it, but I could try to respect it if, like, they talked about the Lakers a day after they play the game.
Yeah,
But
you
on
talk
off
about
days?
them on the off days when it ain't nothing going on.
And then other teams don't play.
Yeah.
And you won't even bring up other, like, bruh, there's so much sports going on right now. Dog, we don't need to talk about the Cowboys.
Bro, I don't even know if they covered how when DeMar DeRozan hit them 2-game winners back to back. I don't remember seeing them talk about that like that. I seen First Things First cover it because, you know, Chris Broussard is just a basketball head. Yeah. So they cover a little bit more. They just don't have the personalities that's as cultivating. You know what I'm saying? But
and that's crazy.
Yeah.
Bro, back to back.
Back to back. I didn't hear them say nothing about it, bro.
The great thing is they said they had never been done since. Actually, I don't think they say that.
I don't think it's ever been done. So they could have at least showed the man some love. At least had a topic like, okay, should he be in the MVP discussion somewhat, or what does he rank? What do you put him? He went from being in San Antonio averaging 19 a game and being like kind of like their point guard to come into Chicago averaging like 25, 26 a game.
And we all slept on him too. We all thought, oh, this.
I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't really sleeping on him.
No, I mean slept on him in the sense of thinking like it was gonna be because I think you even said it that it was Levine's team.
Yeah. But I'd say this. I slept on, and I'm still like, for me with DeMar, it's one of those things where I got to see you in the playoffs, and he always, and it's not even the playoffs. It's like it's more so I got to see you against LeBron, because that boy, he be wilding against LeBron. It's like he forget who he is.
Well, you don't got to worry about that.
Yeah, you ain't got to worry about that. I hope you don't act like that with Durant.
Nah. I don't think he act like that with that, because I think they're legit. I don't think they're scared of anybody. I think they feel disrespected that nobody talked about them, which this is a fucked up thing. The fans, me and you talked about this too. What team were we most excited to see? I know I said the Bulls, for sure. Bulls on paper look like nigga, I got it.
Yeah.
And then we were all talking about like we just gotta see how it works together.
Yeah. Because like, you know, I think my one thing about it, I just hated the way that just the media, and this is why you know shit is always driven with a narrative. Like these motherfuckers was putting out pictures of the big three and had Lonzo as the third guy. I'm like, bro, y'all forgot who Vucevic is? It's a 2-time All-Star, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all can't even say big four. Like these niggas were talking about Alex Caruso more than Vooch. You know, I'm like, oh y'all disrespectful. Disrespectful.
Hey, it's a walk-in 20 and 12.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, and the only reason why his numbers is down this year is because
To me, I think he deferring to
deferring, and also he just not shooting as good as he had been shooting from the three. I think he was down. Vooch was shooting like 37, 38%.
Yeah.
The last 2 years, he's down like 34, 33% right now. So that's the only reason why his numbers is.
I think it's a slight because I think they're running the offense through. They letting Lonzo have the ball more, and they ain't playing in and out. They're playing outward in.
Yeah.
And maybe in to kick it out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you know maybe he not getting the feel for the game like.
Damn, Joel Embiid put up 50 damn points. Shit.
Come on, bro. Listen.
Goddamn Embiid. Shit.
Bro, listen, bro. You know, we got the game on. We watching these Magic and Philly play. But
shit, look like only the damn fucking Philly playing.
But yeah, man. But narrative driven, man. So yeah, I definitely agree with you, man. It's all about just having people in the spaces to say, hey man, shit is changing.
And that's why, and honestly, and sorry to cut you off, but that's one reason why, like, I want to do a sports podcast so bad, dog. Because I feel like, as much as and I say this a lot, and I think you know me for saying this shit. I'm only a fan of one team, and I don't even like to say I'm a fan to them. But the Gators, that's my football team.
Right.
Bro. The Gators, they over everything. They over the Magic. They over anybody. If they Florida fucking Gators. Period. That's where ends and stops for me. Now, do I enjoy watching the Magic? Yeah, they're the home team.
Yeah.
But am I a fanatic? To me, nah. To be a fanatic, I gotta want to go to a game or some shit. I don't want to go to no game. I'm good. I don't care who playing. They can playing the damn fucking '96 All-Star team. I ain't gonna lie, I probably go see that. But outside of that, nigga, I don't want to be like, oh yeah, I'm about to go to this Magic game.
Right.
Yeah, you want these tickets? Nah, I'm good. But why I say I like watching other teams. I just like watching sports.
Yeah.
Dog, you've seen me before. I watch a hockey fucking.
Yeah.
I watch NASCAR. I just love sports so much. I like the competitive nature. So for me, I feel like that needs to be a thing in sports. And I'm pretty sure, I don't know how big you are into college football.
Nah. I've never really gotten the college game in general, football, basketball. I haven't really got into it like that.
Dog, there's this guy on his name is Chris. I forgot his damn last name, but he runs he's one of the hosts on the 24/7 sports podcast on YouTube.
Okay.
For college football, right? Just type in 24/7 and he's gonna pop up. This man covered college football better than damn shit. He covers college football probably better than anybody I've ever seen cover a sport before. And the reason I say that is because think about college football. Think about it's the biggest league by far. There's no other league where you're gonna get over 50 teams. It just don't exist. College football, literally, you got people as small as Duke, which in football, Duke is kind of small.
Yeah.
You got Duke, you got UCF, you got all these damn leagues. You got SEC, ACC, Pac-10, Pac-12, Big 10, Big 12. You have all these leagues, and this man covers them beautifully.
Yeah.
He talks about everybody. He don't talk about the big boy. Like everybody in college football, if you watch Undisputed, the big teams you gonna know.
Yeah.
Alabama. You gonna know Georgia. They talk about USC. I don't know why, because they haven't won shit in forever. They talk about LSU. They talk about like all the big names. They talk about Florida too. But the thing is he doesn't get caught up in that shit. He don't talk about Ohio State, Clemson.
Right.
Because they're the fancy name to throw out. He literally will talk about the small schools you probably never even heard about.
Right.
And talk about a recruit that's coming up down there. Oh boy, hey, he should be the defensive player of the year. And you be like, who the fuck is this guy? He played for Missouri.
Right.
But let me go check him out.
Right.
Even though their record sucked, let me go check him out. And I want to be able to cover sports like that.
Gotcha.
Like if I could cover sports like anybody, it would be him. Because he does it so, like I say, with a league so huge, I don't even know how the fuck he does it. Because, like I said, we can't even get niggas to cover NBA fairly.
Right.
Without them saying, there's no reason why Ja Morant shouldn't be covered right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Ja Morant is...
Yeah.
Bro, I done heard more stories about niggas who ain't playing than Ja Morant.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Who is playing?
That's a fact.
How many stories have you heard about Ja Morant versus stories about what's your boy for the Pelicans who ain't playing?
Anthony Davis?
Nah, that's Lakers.
Zion. Well, no, I will.
I don't heard that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Now I won't say that. I definitely say Ja's getting more coverage than that.
Man, I done seen so many things
but it's like with Zion, it's like because excuse me, everything is not narrative driven. Like he was, that's who they looking at as being the next face of the NBA. That's why he gets so much coverage.
But that was prematurely.
Oh, for sure. Listen, for me, and you can attest this to Sherman, our homie Sherm. Shout out Sherm. Because we play DraftKings or whatever. Hey, y'all need to give us a sponsorship too. But
hey, we playing basketball every other day, dog.
Yeah. So for me, going into the next season, not watching college basketball, but I'm trying to get a jump out on who coming up, and came across Ja, and I was like, listen. Told Sherman, I said, I know everybody talking about Zion, bro, but I was like, this dude here, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying? It might be different. Sherm seen this dude. He was like, bro, how big he is? He's like 6'6". So, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause, you know,
Yeah.
he dunking on everybody. I was like, nah, bro, like he like 6'2", if that, you know what I'm saying? Point guard. So like, you know, like I was big on him early, and I was like, I don't know, but definitely with Zion, you know, that it was premature. But it's the same thing, even like when you in the I guess with the NBA, when they're looking for their next face, they're doing it prematurely. Even with LeBron, like you didn't know.
But LeBron's different.
No, he was, but like you still never know for sure. Like if a dude is gonna be
Dog, LeBron and Mike, I think them niggas knew, dog. What them niggas said coming out of college with Mike? Nigga said, hey, bro, I need a center. That nigga said, draft that nigga to play center, dog. He said, hey, because what,
Akeem was first. Yeah.
No, that nigga said, hey, nigga, you need a center? Shit. Draft Mike, dog.
But even back then, it was like, you know, because it was like, okay, you got to take the big man over back then. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why he didn't get it. But like what I'm saying is, it's like, even with Mike, it wasn't necessarily like, okay, we're looking for the face. It was like, he still had to come in and.
But that's one thing I think that's different between the NFL and the NBA. First, everybody know the NFL, you can't really have no face. To be a face, nigga, you got to be a quarterback.
You got to be a quarterback.
You got to be a quarterback. But beyond that, the thing about the NBA, bro, it's so unpredictable. The face of the NBA is never going to be who you think it's going to be. Think about the last 3 faces of the NBA. Or the big what's name? Giannis, Steph, James Harden. These niggas, dog, these big niggas that could be up next or were up next or are up next right now. Because, of course, you could say Durant, too. But Durant, he was a scorer. We all knew the nigga would come out and score out of Texas. So we knew. But, bro, out of Davidson, nigga, I wanted Orlando to draft damn fucking Steph. I was like, bro, get this nigga. This nigga shooting threes.
Right.
He was known for shooting threes.
Right.
So I'm like, man, get that nigga right there.
Yeah. But like you say, I wouldn't necessarily say you would, because to me, just in our era, the only one I seen right away that they said, okay, hey, this your league, it was LeBron.
That's what I'm saying.
You
so
know?
what my whole thing is that's my whole thing. It's so unpredictable. You would never know who the face of the NBA is. So to give it to a nigga like Zion, because let's be honest, the reason why they gave it to Zion is because what he was doing in high school, not what he was doing in college.
Right.
The stuff he was doing in college, jumping high, dog. A lot of niggas jump high. It's college.
Right.
So my whole thing, it's not like the nigga was averaging damn fucking some crazy amount of stuff. Like he was literally bullying niggas because he had a grown man body at damn fucking 15.
Yeah.
So my whole thing is, yeah, it's cool to say he was the next guy, but even you seen it. Shit, I seen it too. I think I had a debate with somebody about John Morant versus Zion. They were like, I don't know, man. Matter of fact, I think a lot of people had that damn debate. I think Skip and Shannon had that debate, and I think Shannon said that he liked Ja.
No, it was Skip. No, yeah. Shannon was big on Ja.
Shannon was like, man, I'm taking Ja.
Yeah. Shannon was big on Ja.
Out the gate, he didn't think he could be able to keep up with his
Yeah. And that's really the thing, right? But like, I think the NBA was looking at it from like his game and also the personality. You know, having the personality to carry the lead, to be the face after Steph and all these boys is gone. You know what I'm saying? Because right now it's like I would say like multi-face league right now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, nah. I don't even. And to be honest with you, I think because the how the talent is set, it's always gonna be like that. I don't think we're gonna have like a big person no more. Like
you don't think it's gonna be one face no more?
Nah. Because to be honest with you, I think I don't think LeBron was ever the face.
What?
Like, solo. I think it was him and Kobe. I don't think he never had a year.
But even
him by himself.
But this is the thing. I don't think that the NBA ever let Kobe get it though. I think fandom wise, like Kobe was the guy, but I don't think that the NBA ever pushed Kobe
I judge it by
to be that guy based off of, you know, what happened, you know.
Yeah.
So,
But I judge it off of NBA commercials. Think if I see your face too many, like when they do that, the NBA, like this was brought to you by the NBA at the end of the what's name and all them NBA commercials, bro. If I see your face on that shit and it's keep on showing, nigga, you the face. So to me, when Dwight was in his prime, it'd be Dwight. You'll see Dwight laughing, chuckling, and he-in, and then you'll see LeBron me mugging, staring, and what's his name? I never thought it was like one primary person. Because right now, if you think about it, bro, it's Steph, Durant, and fucking LeBron league.
yeah.
Them niggas are clearly the face.
Yeah,
no matter what
for
they
sure.
do.
Yeah.
And that's why I say I never think it was one person. The only time it was one person, I feel like, even when it was Shaq and Kobe, Shaq and Penny, or Shaq and another fucking person. Like, I've never thought it was like, oh, you know what? This man's a complete face. When you think of the NBA, you think of this guy. If it was, it had to be when what's name tore his Achilles and LeBron and Steph was baby Steph. I would say maybe LeBron when he was in Miami.
Yeah. I want to say, and like I
this
say, from the fandom standpoint, I get what you're saying, but I feel like at a point, the NBA was just like, okay, this is because like I say, before he coming out of high school, it's like, man, you ain't played a game yet. This is your shit. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like the NBA pushed it. Now, in this generation, I just feel like other guys was just like, okay, we good enough to stand toe to toe. You know what I'm saying? And so like, it was never like a clear cut thing, right? All for like versus like with a Jordan where it was like, okay, nigga, you got this big ass period of time where you're clearly like the face of the league and you are the one who changed the league versus.
Because I remember when LeBron came in, Tracy.
That's what I'm saying. Like with Bron coming in,
Kobe, they were all
the league was handing him the keys, but you still had Kobe doing this thing. You still had T-Mac doing this thing. And then LeBron comes up. Yeah, and then even you had D-Wade stepping in there. But then when Bron took over and he was kind of like the number one guy, then you had guys like Durant coming up who was doing their thing. And then eventually Steph comes and, you know what I'm saying? Then James comes, you know? And so it's like, I would say he never had like, it was always just these players were able to compete at a high level, pretty much at the same level as a Bron versus with when you had a Jordan, it was just really nobody ever
like,
to, you know what I'm saying? Like,
so that's why I say to me, I feel like there might have been small points in time, but
yeah.
Because I don't even think they marketed Zion like that. I think they wanted to.
Yeah. It was all based off, like I said, it's all based off of we're going to try to push it on you. But, of course, the player has to deliver.
Because you know who's marketed right now, who's marketed more than anybody who does the least amount of output?
Ooh.
You said his name earlier, Anthony Davis.
I think you think he get marketed like that?
Yeah, I think they market that nigga as, they always say put him in the top 5. How the fuck is he a top 5 player? There's no way hell Anthony Davis is a top 5 player.
No, I'm not saying that.
3 years.
But I don't feel like I don't think he got marketed like that though.
I feel
like they say, oh yeah, he's a top 5 guy. But
bro, he just made the top 75 list.
Yeah, I feel you on that. But it's like,
how? Over Dwight.
I feel you. But what I'm saying is like, I don't feel like he's got marketed to be like a face of the league like that.
I think he has though.
You know what I'm saying? Because for me, honestly, as good as Giannis is, I don't think he's marketed as like a face.
I think he is.
I don't think so, bro.
I definitely think he's marketed as a face.
I don't.
Right now, I think he's marketed more than Durant.
I don't think so, bro.
Me personally,
I think his greatness puts him there, where it's like, okay, you can't do nothing but talk about it, and then he just won the championship. But it's like,
be honest with you, I don't even see too many Durant commercials and shit.
Yeah, because they all talking about LeBron. You know what I'm saying? And like that's what I'm saying. Like, but what I'm saying, it is a multi-faced thing too. So it's like I don't feel like nobody's standing out. But like for as great as somebody like a Giannis is, as great as somebody like a Joker or somebody like I don't feel like
Joker, Donovan Mitchell. There's a lot of niggas that don't get no shit. Even Jason Tatum, that nigga, I think he should be marketed more.
He should, but like I don't think he's established himself like.
Oh yeah, nah.
When we talking Giannis and Joker, who else?
Donovan Mitchell up there?
Nah.
What? You don't think he that consistent to be up there?
On that level with them boys?
Well, I've been saying up there as a consistent contributor. Like he should be up there as the face of a franchise. Where like when you think,
oh no, he's definitely a face of a franchise. But I'm talking about like guys who, okay, y'all are clear cut like the top 5 or the top 10 guys in the league, and you know y'all
this
established.
Year?
What?
Year, you don't think so?
With Donovan Mitchell?
Yeah, think about it. We ain't really have no.
No, but see, I can't really base it off of the
Dame
year.
Would be up there, but Dame like.
Yeah, I can't really base it off of it. I'm going more so like bigger picture, last few years.
Well, bigger picture shit, they don't have Ben Simmons and then fucking, like I say, niggas like Ben Simmons and Anthony Davis. I think them niggas ain't.
I don't think they were ever in that conversation like that though, bro.
Bro,
I feel like early on for sure, Anthony Davis, they were trying to put him in that conversation, and then they got bolstered again when he went to LA. You know what I'm saying? But like, I don't think, because like early on, okay, you doing what you're doing in New Orleans, but if you ain't winning games, we ain't gonna really pay attention to you like that. You go to LA, oh, that shit got a little louder again. You know what I'm saying? Then you win the championship. It's like, okay, now we're gonna really in LA, of course we're gonna talk about you. But now it's been more so negative now. Like I told niggas, I said it's gonna become a situation where they're gonna see that this dude get hurts all the time. And now it's like niggas is like, damn, bro, you ain't on the court enough. You know what I'm saying?
I don't see how the fuck they put him on top 75. You can notice that from now. You don't gotta see it. It's there.
He shouldn't have been on there.
Like nigga, it's like literally it's evident right now.
Yeah. He shouldn't have been on there, bro.
That shit crazy. But I think like certain niggas that like I feel you. They push certain niggas.
Yeah.
Because I can tell you right now, I don't think they push Embiid enough. Mm-hmm. I think they push Ben Simmons too much. Because my whole thing is Ben Simmons should have never been, to me, a topic. They should never been on the same level.
Yeah.
Hell no. And they was making it seem like, oh, who would you rather have? Like, nigga, in Embiid for the longest was like, hey, we're teammates. But
you know in his mind, he like, bro, that nigga ain't fucking with me, man.
Yeah, for real. Like,
bro.
you know Embiid how he is.
Yeah.
Like,
listen, the truth came out already with this situation going on. Like,
because my whole thing is, dog, the nigga, let's be honest, they were saying that they didn't even know when the nigga was going to appear. The nigga made first team all defense, and then all of a sudden, oh man, you know, you got to have him against, he going to take your best. I'm like, they don't even talk about this. Or they don't even talk about Clay. They don't even talk about Clay like that. And Clay is first team all.
Yeah.
They don't even talk about him like that.
Right.
But Ben Simmons, boy, hey man, you know he's first team all defense, so you got to put respect on his name. I'm like, nigga can't even make a fucking free throw.
Yeah.
But think about that shit, dog. Clay first team all defense, and could shoot and give you damn fucking 20. On some nights, give you 30.
Yeah, bro.
You talked about like Ben Simmons. Mm-hmm. How the like, bro, what are we doing here,
bro? So I mean, all in all, man.
But like you say, dog, it's media driven, dog.
Yeah. It's what they want to push.
It's what they want.
You know, like I said, I never really, as far as Ben Simmons, I never really bought into the hype, man. But you know, we can go on and on, man. And
I know I know your guy, Mo. I know your guy Mo, dog. You know. I know you bought into that Mo Bamba. I know you.
Nah, man.
You see the potential there.
Yeah, we ain't finna talk about that. You know what I'm saying? But no.
But nah, it's just crazy to me how like even moving away from basketball, how the media like pushes certain things
Yeah.
to make us believe, or like even though like we talk about it all the time. Even like this vaccine shit is getting crazy and crazier. Like, nigga, I just found out like shit. I might not even be having my wedding vow renewal in New York because these niggas talking about the kids got to be vaccinated to eat in a restaurant.
Oh wow. Yeah. New York is they on a whole nother level with this.
Think about that shit, dog. To eat in a fucking restaurant, dog.
Yeah.
You got to be fully vaccinated. The kids,
That's crazy.
bro. The little kids. I'm not talking about no 12
Right.
little fucking kids, like 5-year-olds and 4-year-olds got to be vaccinated. Like that shit crazy.
Yeah, man.
And the thing is that my like I say, I tell people all the time, bro, if you want to get vaccinated, hey, if you don't want to get vaccinated,
Right.
I'm cool with that too.
Yeah.
Nigga, do what's best for you.
Right, exactly.
But at the same time, nigga, don't tell me like, cause I was always on the like kind of side of like, bro, you can't tell these motherfuckers like,
Yeah.
you can't tell them like they have to do something if they don't want to do. Like, bro, if they don't want to get the smallpox vaccine, nigga, they don't got to get it.
Right.
But when they catch that shit, you know, they might feel different.
Right, exactly.
So my whole thing is you can't, hey, look, you can't, you got to get vaccinated. Now, I will tell you this, niggas shouldn't be able to lie about it and be like, hey,
Yeah, for sure.
nah, I got vaccine. Like, you can't just make no cards.
Yeah.
And be like, dog, the card's so easy to get. Niggas, dog, faking cards all over. You can't tell, like, hey, this is your hall pass right here. Get that little card right there. Like, niggas, that's so easy. But you should make it where niggas got to be like, okay, hey, I'm vaccinated. I'm not lying about it.
Right. No, I feel you.
Okay, you be, hey, stamp of approval.
Right.
You really vaxxed. But that's the only problem I have, like, when niggas lying. But besides that, nigga, you don't want to get vaxxed. Cool.
Yeah.
Wear your mask and do.
Yeah. Just do what you supposed to do, man. You know.
Yeah, just take care of the people around you, and we good. But I feel like now the media spins it with like, nigga, they already ramping up. Hey, your fourth dose. Nigga, get ready for it. And it's like, God
crazy,
damn, dog.
bro.
Niggas ain't got their boosters yet, and you talking about the fourth and fifth one?
Yeah.
Like, God damn, like,
Listen, that third one, but listen, this fourth one though. This fourth one gonna have y'all right out here, bro. I'm telling you.
Exactly. So my whole thing is like, damn, the media is like, it's cool. Like, I think if they came calm down and was like, hey, it's your choice. We recommend you get the fourth one.
Yeah.
Stay safe.
Yeah.
Bro, I guarantee you they have a whole different response. Instead of telling niggas, oh, nah, you got to get this shit, dog.
Yeah.
Nigga, wait, you don't want to get this shit and you want to eat in my restaurant?
Yeah.
Nigga, I ain't giving you no damn bologna sandwich. I ain't giving you shit. Get the fuck out. Like, bro, they had this little boy. I think he was a little boy at a restaurant. They told him, like, hey, he's not vaccinated. They're like, nah, nigga had on a mask. Wasn't even eating. They're like, hey, he got to go. They got the police up in there, escort this little boy out.
Damn. They crucial, dog.
I'm like, yeah, hey, look.
They crucial.
Like I say, it's all about how the media spin shit and makes it seem like shit is more serious than what it is or not. I don't know, dog. We live in a scary fucking world. Point blank, period, dog. Where we at right now in this world is crazy to me.
Yeah.
Dog. Between that, the fucking metaverse, like, dog, we never talked about that, dog. How you feel about the metaverse, dog?
I thought we talked about this.
We talked about the metaverse?
Yeah. I think we talked about it on the last pod, I think.
The metaverse.
Yeah.
Like, what you gonna do inside the metaverse? Oh, no. You told me a story. We did talk about it, but like we talked about like virtual. We talked about virtual reality.
Okay.
Sense of, your boy from the Joe Budden podcast.
Yeah.
He watched virtual reality.
Ice. Shout out to Ice.
No, I'm talking about like, nigga, the actual metaverse. Like, for instance, like the fact that niggas gonna be living in it, like they want to, like the new shit coming out every day about like what they saying that they want to they want to record you while you're in the metaverse to, I forgot what came out, but something with Facebook want to basically record you in the metaverse. I'm thinking to myself,
I don't know. I haven't. Like I say, to be honest, I haven't really.
are you joining the metaverse? Let me ask you that.
Nah, because I haven't really even thought about it at all, bro. Like, I don't really know nothing about it like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it doesn't really pique my interest like that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's kind of like, okay, bro, the shit is just like, okay, y'all gonna tap in, y'all gonna be on the video game.
So what they told you that they could put you in and they could make you feel like you're Tom Brady?
That ain't enough, bro. Like that ain't gonna intrigue me, bro. Like
they said literally, dog, it feels like you're in the basketball game.
I play the game, you know what I'm saying? But like it's like, but it'll be just like a game. I'm getting on and I'm getting off. You know what I'm saying? Like
everything felt real.
What you mean, like I'm just playing the game?
Yeah. Even if you ate in the metaverse, you really
that's not gonna work because I'm gonna be hungry. So you know what I'm saying?
No, I'm saying no. It really quenches your hunger.
Nah, that shit ain't finna work, bro. You know what I'm saying?
No, I'm just saying.
Bro,
what if because they say they getting the Neuralinks. Would you get the Neuralink?
What, some shit they gonna put inside you?
Yeah.
No, my nigga, they ain't finna put nothing inside of me. I already didn't want to get the shot. You think I'm gonna let them put some shit in me where take them out. Think. Like they can just put my ass. Hell no, man.
So you wouldn't even do the Neuralink?
No. When you say I wouldn't even do it, like that's small, bro. Like no, that's like life changing shit, bro.
And listen, he's saying that what's your boy name who do space? Elon. So he told you that they put in your wallet inside your brain, a chip in your brain.
I'm good.
For everything, for all transactions, everything.
I'm good, bro.
To cash out, you just gotta blink.
Nah, I'm good on all that, bro. I ain't listen. I'm not far enough removed from where we come from to be like feeling like that shit is normal. You know what I'm saying? That's like my kids, our kids, they might feel like, oh yeah, that's some normal shit. I'm no.
So let me ask you this. So it's safe to say, because you already know our kids are gonna be into this shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like for them, it might.
Video games. Our kids. I remember my parents used to be like, bro, how could you watch cartoons all day?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like so for them, that'll be their thing. For me, I'm not.
So in 20 years, you can't see yourself getting a Neuralink, a chip in your brain.
Nah.
Yeah. And then unlock your car. You can start your car. You don't gotta have no keys.
Yeah, they can stop you. You know what I'm saying? Like
what? Nah. Let me ask you this: what if it's been proven and tested that no harm can come to you?
Nah, it ain't no way they can do that shit. Just like they said, hey, this vaccine gonna do all this, and now we on that fourth booster.
Hey, listen.
Nah.
So there's no way they can get you on it.
Nah.
What if they say that, hey, as the first person to try this out, we're gonna give you $5 million.
That ain't enough.
$10 million.
I need life changing money for my family.
Okay, $100 million.
We can talk. We can talk.
So hey, wait. So $100 million, you can have the conversation.
Yeah, we can talk.
So let me ask you this: 125 gonna get it.
Oh no! When I say we can talk, I already got the chip inside me.
So let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
So what money? What's the lowest you could take to discuss it? To even come to the office?
100.
But you always said 100 gonna get you to get it.
Yeah. So that's it. I'm not coming to the office unless we got 100, and then we gonna do it right there. Like, all right, I'm gonna come in there. I'm gonna be like, okay, so what I gotta lay on the table, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if the fam good, I go ahead. If I die on the table, as long as the fam got the 100 million, I'm good.
Gotcha. Okay, and you and the $100 million. As long as you get $100 million, you chipped up.
Yeah.
What if they said $100 million and they give you $25 million for each family member in your house?
Nah. The fam ain't got to do it.
So they said they give you $50 million if your wife do it because they want to see if.
Nah, that's up to her, man. Listen, I'm just doing my 100 million, and we good.
Gotcha.
That's her decision. If she want to,
you think for the extra 50, you think she'll do it? She
probably would.
So y'all have 150, and this because they want to see y'all talk, like be able to.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure she would. She might do it for for 500,000. You know.
So and then what if they said 25 for each kid?
No, my kid's not getting on that.
What if they said that they just want to see if y'all can communicate?
No. You can let me communicate with somebody else that you gonna give they 100 million, whatever number that was enough for them to get it. Then let's see if we all can communicate. When my kids is old enough to make that decision for themselves, then yeah.
Okay, they said, look, your kids at the time they 16. Your kids say they down with it. And
Nah,
they say, hey, look,
you gotta be grown.
100 each.
Nah, you gotta be grown, bro. Grown ass nigga. You gotta be like 24.
What about 18?
Nah.
But they legally old enough to do
Nah,
it.
if you still living with me or whatever.
Oh, so it's up.
No, listen. You gotta be grown enough to make your own decisions,
I
bro.
ain't gonna lie, hey, look, 18. Hey, if they 18, they get 100 million each. Nigga, they don't gotta live with you. They'll be like,
listen,
nigga,
yeah, but see, it's up to them. I'm not gonna be like, hey, listen, I'm not finna try to convince you or nothing.
What they said they wanted to put it in your dog. So you had a dog. They said they want to put it in your dog.
Oh, the dog can get that bit for 500,000. What?
Damn, dog. So you wouldn't let your dog? Hey.
Hell yeah. Fuck. You better get that chip, nigga. I don't even. Bruh, I'm not a dog person, so you know what I'm saying. Like I would just buy a dog just so he can get chipped up.
Just see if you can talk to it, huh? You be like, hey,
Yeah.
Dog, hey.
Chip his ass up, man.
dog. I just want. So let me ask you this, because this leads on to one of the questions I want to ask you. Dog. How much money do you think it takes to buy happiness?
That's difficult.
Do you think money can buy happiness?
For some people, probably.
For you?
For me, I don't know if it can buy happiness. Because I mean, I put it like this, bro. I'm a pretty happy dude already. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, money can only enhance that for me. But like, if I was in a bad space, or I don't think it could take me out of that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so if a nigga say, so if they say, hey, we'll give you $100 million, but I need your right arm.
no, I'm not doing that.
What if they said $250 million?
Bruh, I'm not gonna be happy without both my arms, bro. You know what I'm saying?
They have devices.
Nah, I need
Neuralink. Really? That what Neuralink?
Nah, they ain't got no shit advanced enough that's gonna make me not miss my arm, bro.
The Neuralink will make you feel your arm now.
Man, hell nah, nigga. I need my real arm, bro. Like, listen, I'm in real life, man.
So you wouldn't give up your limb for $500,000?
What?
$500 million.
Bro, I need my limbs, bro.
What if I say the 3 of your fingers?
Oh, I get some fingers for sure. Yeah. Yeah.
So if I took both of your thumbs and one of your middle
Nah, I need the ones that I need so I can grip shit. You know what I'm saying? So you can take the pinkies and
they
you
say
can
the
take.
pinky is really kind of supportive.
Nah, I think I can do. I'll be all right with these here. Yeah, I'll be all right with these. You can take the pinkies and you can take a pinky toe.
So let me ask you this: what if $2 million for the tip of your nose?
What you doing?
$2 million for the tip?
Yeah. I think you can get you a nice little
A nose job?
$200,000 nose job.
You said $2 million for the tip of my nose?
$2 million, how much? That's enough. Just for and how much is the tip? Like, it's this
circle part, and they ain't gonna fix it. They're gonna leave it like circle, like it got eaten by gangrene or some shit.
So they ain't gonna even cut that bitch off like perfect, like where you can just.
Nah, they gonna like put like some damn fucking. They gonna use a frost gun and give you gangrene.
Damn.
And they're gonna cut the shit off. Whatever dead tissue die.
I don't know. What you doing?
Well, I seen nose prosthetics, so I might go ahead. Hey, my complexion ain't that bad, dog. They might just throw that shit on.
Hey, man, listen. I seen a nigga got his whole face took off killing a bear, and the prosthetic he had, that shit was kind of fire. So, like, if you got $2 million, you can get you a little fire prosthetic. You know what I'm saying?
So you take off you tip of your nose?
Nah, I ain't say I was doing it.
$2 million, dog. Hey, you start your nice little business. I ain't gonna lie, $2 million ain't that much money.
I would say that ain't a lot, man. You know what I'm saying?
But I know
It's a lot. Listen, it's a lot, but like, you know what I'm
No,
saying?
I just want to know, like, I really want to know, like, could money buy certain people happiness? Because I know, to me, I'm talking shit. I ain't gonna lie, there's no amount of money where I can get where I'm gonna do like some of that shit I asked you. Like, I don't think, nigga, you ain't taking none of my fingers, nothing. Only
For
because,
the 500, you ain't letting a finger go?
Nah.
Not one?
One finger for 500? Yeah, take this shit off. Nah.
If you gonna get one, you might as well get the other one, my nigga.
Nah, I'm good, dog. I'm good. Only because.
So you'll get one
I might give
for 500 million.
Yeah, probably.
Bro, throw that other one in there, my nigga. What are you talking about,
Nah,
bro?
the only reason, dog, and I'm saying, and honestly, I'm saying that I might.
Listen, bro, you can grab a soda with these folk here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
like,
but this is the thing though. This is the fucked up part, and this is just me how I'm wired. Mm-hmm. My version of selling your soul to the devil isn't like what most people think of. Mm-hmm. Most people, when they hear selling their soul to the devil, they think, oh, the devil appeared and told them like, hey, nigga, I'll give you this and this if you give me your soul. My version of selling your soul is doing anything that I don't want to say you're against, but anything that you're willing to give away that holds value to yourself, that you'll give away to gain something else.
Right.
So if I sold my dog that I really wanted for $10,000 and I really wanted the damn fucking dog, that's selling my soul. Because I just gave something away that, nigga, that I cherish,
right,
just to gain something,
right,
that is damn fucking.
So how much would it take for you to sell him?
My dog?
Yeah.
Well, I really don't want it, so so you give me $100K, boy.
Yeah.
Look, I love you, dog. I love you. You mean the world to me. But
damn,
$100K, nigga, I buy about damn fucking 20 damn dogs.
Yeah, I finna say, listen, like I'm not really a dog. I had a couple dogs. One of them died. The other one ran away in Malibu. So,
oh shit, yeah, that nigga.
You know what I'm saying? So
he might got hit by a cop.
Yeah, he out of there. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, man. Like I'm, like I say, for me, like the money doesn't necessarily, for me, money. If I ever did something like that, it wouldn't necessarily even be about happiness. It'll be more so like, damn, if I did that, and it's enough just to change my family life, and I know if after I did it, boom, I'm gone, and I know they straight for good. It's more so about that. You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, I'm pretty much happy now, and I'm, life is kind of like, as far as finance for me, it's like, I guess, average. You know what I'm saying? But and I'm happy. I'm good. I have a good time. I got good people in my life. You know what I'm saying? I ain't struggling. I'm okay. So, but I'm good now. So it would only be for mainly just to say, okay, and I know my kids is good when I'm out of here.
And this is the crazy thing. When you saying all that, that would make me not want to do anything for money. Because to me, I feel like in my mind, dog, if I'm comfortable now,
yeah,
at average, or if I'm comfortable when I was at my lowest, nigga, I'm good.
Yeah,
you can't give me that amount of money where I'm not gonna be comfortable. So for me, like I told you, my weakness is like always wanting to do, like, move on to the next. I would say my biggest strength that I have is that I honestly believe I could achieve anything.
Right.
Like, I really believe, like, I know I'm going to be a millionaire one day. I have ideas on how I'm going to get there.
Right.
Because I'm very frugal. I know I'm good with money. So I believe in myself. Like, I know, like, when I watch this back, and say in 10 years I watch this, and say I am a millionaire, right? I know me watching this on YouTube or wherever we post it, it's not going to be enough.
Right.
Like, I know one of my strengths is that, like, I think I don't set. I used to think that, like, being a millionaire was a goal to achieve, which it is a goal.
Yeah.
But to me now, how I think now is that $1 million it's not even close to being the goalpost.
Mm-hmm.
Like I can't.
It's
like,
a milestone.
Yeah, to me, and to me, it's not even like a milestone anymore because I feel like I'm gonna achieve it so much that I feel like it's not a matter of if.
It's in your eyes. It's almost one of those. It's almost accomplished already.
Yeah, it's almost like how I think about success and like reaching a goal. It's almost as if like what I'm gonna eat today. Like I know I'm gonna eat today.
Right.
I know.
Got you. I like that.
So it's almost as if like I know it's when we're done with this pod.
That
if I'm
level.
thirsty,
So that level of money is just as easy as knowing you're gonna breathe. Or
exactly.
I got you.
Because I really believe in myself, and I'm not even saying that I'm not like conceited or like.
No.
But
Yeah,
I
you
really
definitely got to believe in yourself in order to do anything, bro. You have to have, especially on a high level, bro. You have to have almost a level of belief that's just unbelievable.
Yes.
You know, in order to do some shit at a high level. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's only a few people that make it to certain levels. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's why, like, for me, I look at myself. I think we had this conversation before, but I've actually looked at myself and heard and replayed something I said back in my head, and think to myself, well, that was lame. Because to me, I feel like, and this is just for me. I'm not saying this is for other people, because I'm not shitting on anybody else's dreams. But for me, when I hear myself and I think about when I used to say, oh, bro, I'm going to make $1 million. Like, it makes me kind of like, not disgusted, but it make me feel like, nigga, okay, and what else? Because I see what people who have made $1 million, I see how they behave. I see how they act. And to me, I feel like that's not where I want to stop at. Because I feel like, and I'm not down at anybody, but I see how certain celebrities thought these niggas got $1 million. But and to me, they act like niggas I know.
right.
Like they behave, they talk like let's be honest, dog. And I'm not even trying to down Cardi B or anybody like that. But Cardi B, don't she sound like somebody that's around the way that you done cross paths with?
Yeah.
She sound like it don't seem like it's like she ain't nobody special.
No.
So in my mind, I feel like, bro, why would I just settle for just being regular? Where if I look at Warren Buffett, like that's a nigga who like I want to be around. Like I don't like, and I'm not saying that I want to be around like a Cardi B or all these other people, because their accomplishments are their accomplishments. It's, to me, it's still crazy that they accomplished what they accomplished. I'm not shitting on their accomplishments, but in my mind, I feel like, why would I stop there?
Right.
Why would I put my there's people who make $30 million. Let's say J. Cole worth $30 million. That's cool, but fucking Jay-Z's worth $1 billion.
Right.
Dog, Jay-Z's worth $1 billion. Dog, fucking Oprah is worth a couple. But Oprah is worth a couple. Dog, think about what's your boy who was under Oprah, came up under Oprah, and like Oprah like kind of made him rich. Tyler Perry. Bro, look at him.
Right.
Worth billions of dollars. From fucking doing plays.
Right.
Bro, this nigga used to do plays that niggas used to like buy on cassette.
Right. No, I feel you.
Think about that shit, dog.
Yeah.
We used to watch his shows, his fucking movies on cassettes. On VCRs.
Yeah.
This nigga's worth $1 billion.
Yeah.
So my whole thing is if a nigga could like literally come up, make writing plays and become a billionaire, dog, who's to say that I can't?
Right.
So for me, that's like I say, I'm not shitting on Cardi B or rappers or anybody who's got $20-50 million, because guess what? They got more money than I got right now.
Right.
But that can't be my end goal. My end goal can't be than fucking $30 million, $100 million.
Gotcha.
It can't be, because I feel like because I done seen a nigga who literally wrote plays to become a billionaire.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not saying that his talent isn't amazing. It's amazing, but for me, like I said, I believe in myself so much, nigga. I believe I could do fucking anything.
Mm-hmm.
Me and you had a conversation, nigga. I think I could. I might be able to write a whole song, but I think I could I could be a part of a hit record.
Mm-hmm.
I really believe that. I really believe that, like, there's certain things that if I want to do it, I can do it.
No, I feel you.
So with that mindset, $1 million to me, like I say, it's like breathing.
Right.
I'm gonna get it eventually.
Mm-hmm.
If I keep on doing what I'm doing, I'm gonna get it.
Mm-hmm.
I know I got to push myself harder to go even further than that, to make 100.
Yeah,
but my whole thing is dog, the money's out there. Joe Rogan, I'm pretty sure when that nigga was on the set of doing Fear Factor, I didn't think that nigga said.
Nah, yeah, he definitely ain't see it like that too.
Nigga, I'm about to get $100 million damn what's name talking shit on the podcast for 3 hours.
Yeah, for sure. You know what I'm saying? And I definitely feel what you're saying. And like I know you say, like you're not shitting on them. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you also got to think. I know Cardi B never thought she'd be where she at. You know what I'm saying? Where she was coming from. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, and you know, and I don't know what her other dreams or whatever she plans to do. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, shit, man. It's just like when you get somewhere, man, whatever it is, it's on. If you doing better than you was before, man, you know what I'm saying. I just gotta take my hat off to you. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Yeah, man. You know, but like you say, man. Whatever your dreams are, whatever your goals are, whatever you gotta look to, you feel like in order to get there, then there ain't nothing wrong with that either. You know what I'm saying? So like if your outlook is to get to that bill, bro, to that billion, shit, and you feel like you gotta look this way to get there, then you gotta do what you gotta do, man. And I ain't mad at that shit.
And I just want to make it clear, because I know how niggas chop shit up. I'm not shitting on damn fucking Cardi B or anybody else.
I ain't gonna lie, bro, because it kind of sounded like you was.
Oh no, I'm not listening.
I know you wasn't, but I was like, it kind of. I was like,
nah, I definitely wasn't shitting on her.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that I can't make that my final destination.
Right.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Right.
I can't see now.
And my thing is too, when we look at her, I don't want to say like that she's at her final destination either.
She's not.
You know what I'm saying?
Because be honest with you, I think that she has the potential, and this is so crazy. I think Doja right now, I use Doja as an example, and this to not talk about Cardi and kill Cardi. Doja is, I would say, probably worth a heck of a lot less than Cardi B. Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think Doja Cat has the potential to be a Beyonce level talent. I think her following and what she does creatively.
Oh, just overall, you're saying?
Yeah, overall.
I'm not gonna. I can't downplay that because I don't follow her enough to know.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying. And the crazy thing is I don't follow her a lot, but from what I have seen of her and seen her qualities, to me, and me and you talked about this, because me and you both love SZA. Mm-hmm. I love SZA.
Yeah,
but my 1B is Doja. And the reason why, my wife asks me all the time, bro, why do you like Doja and then fucking SZA? And she said, is it because they're like weird and like, yeah, and I told them like, yeah, they regular. They really regular. Mm-hmm. You feel like you could talk to them. Yeah. You feel like you can have a car. They kind of like a person where you be like, oh shit, you just being yourself. Like you ain't even trying to be like funny, or you're not trying to be. You just being yourself. You just a nerd or whatnot, and you just funny.
Right.
Whereas for me, I feel like some people are authentically themselves, but you could say they put a little extra oomph on it to get over that.
Yeah.
Hill. They be like, okay, like let me. And I think Cardi B is one of those people. I think Cardi B. I think. When we first got on Cardi B, I think that people loved her because Cardi is Cardi. Yeah. But now Cardi B would say shit like, I think I just read something where she tweeted out, "I'm 1% closer to getting my name of my son name tattooed on my forehead or her head, something like that. Which she might be close to it. 1% ain't too close.
Yeah.
But my whole thing is that's some shit that you say to get people to talk.
Right.
Nobody would say that shit just to say it. Nobody would say, "Hey, I'm 1%," because like I say, 1% isn't close to anything.
Yeah.
1% is closer to 0 than it is 100. So that's like saying I'm 1% attracted to a person.
Or depending on like the context, like if she only need 50% to get there, and she at 45%, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, 45, just like, but 45 is closer to 50% than 0.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So if she only need to be at a 50 to be like, nigga, I'm finna get this tattoo, and she 1% closer, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know what decisions are based on 50%.
Hey, some niggas make it off. Some niggas make it off of that, bro.
If you making a decision on 50%, goddamn, they're probably the wrong damn decision. Shit.
Some niggas do. Hey, we see niggas make worse decisions, bro. We see niggas
You
make
right,
worse.
though. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, look, you right about that, but nigga, that's hard right there, boy. 1% is.
Yeah, so you know what I'm saying. It just depends on where you at with it, or if she at 99%. Or if she at 98 and like, boom, nigga, I'm 1 more percent. I'm at 99. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
so
hey, that's closer to 100. So
yeah.
At least
So
we know that you kind of wanted it.
Just depends on where you at with it. Because if you at 0 and you got to get to 100, okay, you know what I'm saying? Because you might go back to 0 tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? So
but my thing is like, I feel like certain shit like that, like you're only gonna say that shit to get people riled up. And that's why I say, back to even the media perspective on this shit, is now we live in a time where the media isn't only for the media. The media is also used by, we're getting savvy with the media. So that's why LeBron says what he says. Or even KD, that's why he has a burner account and shit like that. Because now we know how to, like, stars are being able know how to manipulate stuff. Besides niggas like Kanye. Kanye seemed like he don't know how to control the media. That nigga, the narrative.
Yeah.
That nigga just be.
Kanye just don't give a fuck, man.
I think he want to give a fuck. He just
I ain't gonna lie, bro. And I don't even mean to get off of it, but I don't even like how he threw Travis Scott up under the bus though, bro.
Like, he's like but like I say, he lame, dog.
Bro, you supposed to keep that shit tucked, man. They supposed to be like, man, how this nigga get the address?
Not everybody looking.
Now everybody looking at Travis like, damn, fam. You know what I'm saying? You ain't coming to the next birthday party.
You know he's not getting invited.
Nah.
And then on top of it, they're like, nigga, you already on the hot seat.
You already
nigga.
On the hot seat. You know what I'm saying?
We invited your ass out there fucking empathy, and you come out and you giving the GPS pinning your location.
Bro, that's ugly, man.
But you know what? The crazy thing is even shit. Spin off the Travis situation. Bro, my mother told me the other day, she was like, I can't believe what they doing to Travis Scott. I'm like, I'm thinking to myself, how am I gonna know who Travis Scott is? She was like, how is he supposed to be responsible for all the people dying? He said, even if he did incite what's names, she's like, bro, and she went back to her day. She was like, Kiss.
Yeah.
She said,
and that was an ongoing thing. People brung up a lot of different concerts and a lot of different artists.
Kiss. She told me, his name's Mick Jagger.
Yeah.
She said all these concerts used to be crazy.
Yeah,
back in the day. She said, and I'm pretty sure people died out there.
Yeah.
Of heat exhaustion.
Yeah, they gave numbers to somebody's concert, I think, where it was like 30 people had died. I can't remember the concert. It was some rock band. And I don't know if they were, inciting like a riot or anything like that. But like, yeah, people been dying, man. You know what I'm saying? But going back to what you're saying, like the media thing, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot different now when you got the media or you got cameras. You put this in, and it becomes super big. With that in play.
I want to ask you. realized it when I was making, because right now, you know, like, we just starting this shit, so I'm editing all our shit. So when I was editing the video and I was getting ready to post it, I guess YouTube got this new stuff where it asks you about like comments and do I want to like screen comments and shit. And for me, bro, that nigga, you could tell me you hope my mama died and all that shit. To me, it's funny because I'm like, nigga, you really think I care enough to care what you think?
Right.
So I don't care what people think. Like, I really don't care about comments. But I never even asked you though, like, how do you feel about that shit? Like,
I don't care because, and not even on the asshole shit that people be talking. I'm not worried about that either. But I do want to know what people think. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be just to get feedback because, like, especially the people that become fans and regulars that's in the comments and talking, just like how we see with like some of these pods that have their Reddits and they have their fans that comment on everything and the topics that they talk about. They even take topics from the fans or questions from the fans and they bring to their podcast. And even shit, some like with the Brilliant Idiots, they was like, whoever got the best joke on Taylor, we gonna say that shit on the pod. You know what I'm saying? So they were just going through the pod, through the jokes and shit, and you know that the fans was doing. So like, that kind of engagement is cool, and like I do want to know like if people have criticism that can be constructive. I want to know what they talking about. You know what I'm saying? So,
but what about the shit that can't be?
What you mean?
What if somebody go on there and said, "Bro, Jermaine, I hope your damn kids die."
Yeah, I ain't worried about that. You know, that's just like over my head. Okay. Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah.
But I know in order to I know they probably got some kind of shit where it's like, okay, any shit that's that vulgar or whatever, it'll be blocked or some shit like that. But that doesn't really matter to me like that.
The funny
I wouldn't even block it. I'll just be like, okay, this nigga wild. I might laugh about it and just like, keep strolling. You know what I'm saying?
So the fucked up thing about it is, and I'm not even saying this shit's healthy, but I want to read all the comments.
Yeah.
Like I'm not one of them niggas where they be like, bro, stay away from the comments, bro.
Yeah. No, not me.
I want them niggas out because there's two things. Number one, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, I don't.
I think like for people who know me, one thing you will say about me is like one thing that people tell me all the time, like, bro, you nonchalant a lot. Like you don't. I'm not an emotional person, so you can tell me, nigga, I'm coming to find you. I'm gonna kill you and your whole family. I'm gonna be like, well, shit, I better be a little careful. Yeah, but I'm not gonna be like.
Yeah, I ain't tripping.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Which I might alert the police. I don't want y'all niggas thinking like, hey, this nigga ain't even gonna know.
Yeah.
I might alert the police and be like, hey, this nigga right here.
Yeah.
You say what them.
Keep an eye on that nigga. Yeah,
keep an eye on this nigga. Like he sound like he look like he might do it.
Yeah. And listen, and I ain't gonna even say like it might be a comment where I might have to give a nigga some smoke one time, but it ain't gonna be like, man, this nigga fucked up my day. You know what I'm saying? Like, but okay, you might got a little too out of hand. Let me give you what you looking for. And then most likely, like we see with a lot of times, you know, the one time you get the negative nigga the attention. Oh man, I love you, man. You know, I'm a big fan. You know, like niggas just be doing shit to get attention, man. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing where like. I know definitely if we get to a point to where we get people that's leaving comments and showing love or showing hate or whatever, I'm definitely gonna pay attention to the people that's showing love and I'm gonna show love back. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times we see with people that get some kind of celebrated status, you know, they'll get a million comments of niggas showing love and they never show, you know what I'm saying? They never show love to the niggas that's being positive and just showing how much they got love for whatever they do. That one nigga that say the wrong thing, well, they get the paragraph getting cursed out. You know what I'm saying?
And me, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna give you the only thing you gonna get, I'm gonna do a reaction video of me reacting to it and I'm gonna laugh. Like I'm one of those people, my wife hates it.
Let me tell you, I'm the type of person with them kind, cause like playing the game or some shit, like a nigga like just say like if I beat a dude or like if we playing and like I did some, they feel like I'm the reason we lost. They'll say some shit, and I'll be like, I love you too. You know what I'm saying? Like, and just leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I never really get into it with niggas like that.
Nah, me though, I laugh though, especially if it's like somewhat true. So like if somebody said, "Yo, black tar looking ass," I might be like, that's not original. But if you be like, nigga, you black looking grizzly motherfucker, I can't. You always fucking stuttering and shit, like shit like that. I'll be like, that nigga ain't gonna lie, that shit got funny, dog. And I'll be like, this nigga dumb, dog. And I'm just gonna go by my. I'm be like, bro, for you to leave a comment, it either really bothers you, or you felt really inspired to there write something.
Yeah.
Because me, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm the type of nigga, like I say, I don't even leave likes on the pictures. I feel like, nigga, that's giving you too much attention. Nigga, you supposed to like your own picture, nigga. You don't need me to like it. Nigga.
Right.
So if something, the shit I leave comments under, it gotta touch me. My wife, she'll look at my page and she'll be like, oh, I seen you left a comment. And then she'll go read it because she'll be like, dog, if you left a comment, nigga,
let me see what you're talking about.
Yeah, nigga, you really had to be feeling that shit. Same thing with my post on Instagram. Bro, if I post it, she gonna be like, let me go check this shit out. Cause nigga, you don't post shit just to post shit. Like you only post shit where it be like, oh shit, I rock with this shit.
Right.
So for me, honestly, bro, I can't wait till we get them fucking mean, damn fucking comments, dog. I'm gonna laugh. I know it's gonna be funny. I know niggas gonna be crazy. Like, bro, I don't read some comments where I be like, God damn, nigga, like,
yeah, some niggas be going in, man.
Nigga, I hate your guts, nigga. Like, nigga, you fucking ugly. That's why these bitches don't want to fuck. I be like, what the fuck?
You know, yeah. You can only laugh at shit, man.
But I that type of shit is, you know, the shit that I look forward to.
Yeah.
I don't say I like drama, but that shit just seemed like it's gonna be exciting.
That, I mean, like for me, like it'll be cool, but that kind of shit don't it? You know, like I said, it's like over. It's going over most of the time. Like you say the wrong thing though, you might get some smoke, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, but you know, we'll see who rocking with us, man. But speaking of shit that we rocking with, are we not rocking with? No, we gonna switch gears and go into our nerd bag a little bit.
Okay.
Trailer for Moon Knight dropped a few days ago. You know what I'm saying? Oscar Isaac. And before we even get into it, man, I want to send a RIP to, I think his name is Gaspard Ullick, who was an actor that's starring in this series. He just passed away.
Oh, word?
Yeah. He's actually playing one of the villains in the show. And,
how did he pass away?
I think it was a skiing accident.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So he passed away, and it's crazy because still pretty young dude, like 37 years old, man. And you know, this was probably gonna be like possible, we'll see, but probably the most notable thing that he's done in his career. I think he's a French actor. And I remember, like, cause I was looking at the John Campea show today, and they were talking about him passing, and I was reading the comments. It's crazy. One of the first films that I went to see when me and my girl, when we became like official 15 years ago. Oh yeah, we just had an anniversary too, January 17th.
Congratulations, dog.
Man, yeah, 15 years.
God
you know
damn, dog. We 10, but God, dog.
Yeah, we in that, man. We rolling, man. So so that was one of his films. One of his first films that he starred in was Hannibal Rising. From Hannibal. And so he played young Hannibal in the film, and that was one of the first films that we went to see as a couple early on. So it's crazy, but he passed away, man. So it's gonna be kind of interesting to see what they do going forward with this series, with having that kind of hovering over the series as it debuts in March and what they do. But and who knows what kind of plans they had going forward with him and all that, you know what I'm saying? So another tragedy in the MCU. So blessings to your family and everybody that loved you. But
Yeah, rest in peace.
yeah. But to the series, looks pretty interesting, man. What you thinking? I know a lot of people, and I know I speak for myself. Not too sure about you, but I don't know too much about Moon Knight like that. Like a lot of people, I know he has a big cult following, and Robert Meyer Burnett, who's also part of the John Campea show, he gave a pretty good in depth and detail.
Yeah, I like.
You looked at that? Yeah, he's great, man. And another guy, John Schnepp, man, rest in peace to him. He was one of the originals from the shows that they had on Collider with John Campea and all the rest of the crew, and he was super into detail with the comics and knew the shit like the back of his hand. And he was a big Moon Knight fan too. But and I would look at him and Robert Meyer Burnett go into detail about all these different characters. But yeah, if y'all need a crash course on Moon Knight, if you don't know too much about him, check out the John Campea show with Robert Meyer Burnett. One of their recent episodes, they go into detail a little bit about him. But it definitely looks interesting, and I'm ready to see where they take it. We definitely enter in a different realm with these shows, and for me, it's interesting because it's like with what they're able to experiment with. How much will they eventually take from the shows, or and bring on to be willing to go into when they go to the big screen with the films? Because this is going to be one of those that kind of play with your mind a little bit, I think.
So I got a lot to say. A lot.
Go ahead.
So, number one, you're right. I don't really know too much. Well, I do now, but before, one thing I like, I'm a big information guy. I don't know why I love researching. So, a lot of times when I hear about new characters I don't know about, I always check out their Wikipedia page because Wikipedia surprisingly has a lot of information on a lot of source material. So if there's a character and you want to know about them, you go on there. Next thing you know, go to fandom, their fandom page. Like you go on, and it shows you the issues where they first appeared and stuff like that. There's so much stuff on the internet. So I did my research,
Right.
And that's one thing that scares me with Marvel. Like Marvel, DC can never be Marvel, only because their characters, they got some of the dopest characters that are like you never heard of, and they can make them into like real stories.
Yeah.
And when I say DC has it has characters too that are like interesting, but the Marvel got, I just hate to say it, they just have some of the best writers in the fucking.
Yeah, I think, man, too, and then some of the issue, I feel like, especially when we're looking at what the MCU is doing with their shows, is that they're in the space where they're able to do with some of these side characters, put them on like damn near a film budget, versus with
DC.
With DC is
started at the CW.
Yeah, I was gonna say like a lot of the stuff that you would be interested in started at the CW on a lower budget. So versus like, if just put in perspective, somebody like an Arrow would have been on Disney Plus.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody like a Black Lightning would have been on Disney Plus.
How did Flash get on CW?
You know, Flash. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you got a lot of these characters who we just see them here. And
I think that's another thing that DC did wrong too. DC, to try to make a quick buck, they gave CW all these people, like, for what? I think they had a good concept, and I think they try to build upon it too much. Because one thing I would say that CW does that a lot of networks don't do. Some networks know how to call it quit. Like, have you seen The Expanse?
No.
Okay, The Expanse it was on Sci-Fi. It had a couple different homes, but it ended up going to Prime. And it's like the Game of Thrones of space.
Okay.
What the thing is They just put out the last season 6.
Okay.
This shit could have went on for another 4 more seasons.
Really?
It was so fucking good. But I ain't gonna lie, how they ended it, to me, they could have did better. But the thing is they decided to end it. They didn't keep it going. Whereas the CW would take a show and have that shit on.
Oh yeah, they gonna melt that bit dry.
Yeah, they're gonna have 10 episodes, 10 seasons.
Like I think the only reason maybe why Arrow ended up ending was because like I think that the actor got kind of tired of doing it.
And we seen those. We spent a damn fucking episode cracking on. I think I had to take it out. I think I took it out of the pod. We were laughing so much and talking about these niggas' outfits.
Yeah.
I'm like, this shit is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
But literally, I feel like DC, they try to make a quick buck. They throw the shit on TV and it's like, oh, we get viewers. Whereas Marvel, bro, Iron Man never going. Dog, Iron Man is not as big. It's not even on the same not even close to the same level as Flash. Dog, Iron Man would never have a TV show ever.
Yeah.
They would never like hell no. That's a movie budget. What's the name? The reason they gave Flash, like they could have did Young Flash and they did him like at a middle schooler, maybe high schooler. But nigga, when you try to get him older, like bro, you gotta slow down.
Yeah.
And then you introducing villains. You supposed to do the damn villains that niggas nobody know about. So basically, like it makes sense. Well, like okay, well he ain't facing no real villains, and then like reverse speed and all that shit. Then you bring them niggas to the movies.
Yeah.
You don't use them niggas in TV shows. Like what the fuck? So back to my thought about Moon Knight. I feel like Moon Knight is gonna be super dope, and I think what. And this is why I say I have a lot to say. I think Disney about to do the okie doke to us. If this shit hit, I'm pretty sure you already know. Netflix prices went up. Disney Plus price gonna go fucking up.
Oh, for sure.
Like this shit gonna be exclusive, and the shit is gonna be. I think it's gonna go up at least. If I had to guess, $5.
Yeah, I can see it. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think about the budget that they putting behind this shit, bro.
These budgets,
like, and when you're subscriber based and you're doing all this, like, if the subscription isn't growing,
yep. And then the thing is now that it's being released digital, you're basically telling pirates to
exactly
take it. So you're gonna have to recoup that.
Exactly.
And these shows. The brilliance of Marvel is these niggas don't want intergalactic, and they told us, bro, while we're intergalactic, we about to throw out all these boots on the fucking grounds till we circle back.
Yeah,
because eventually they're gonna have to circle back because they're gonna have to bring Fantastic Four and all that shit. So, nigga, it's perfect to be like, nigga, give them all these boots on the ground.
Yeah,
niggas, just so
dudes that we wouldn't. Yeah.
That we always have niggas that they come back and see. And then when we come back to Earth, loop them in a movie. Then they go back. So that's why we have 5 seasons of this. Because my thing is, I think they're going to focus on doing 5 seasons of fucking every show.
You think they do another Falcon?
I won't say 5. I'll say 3.
3? I can
Besides Falcon. Nigga, I think that was...
So Hawkeye definitely got another one coming on.
Hawkeye got one more season.
You think so?
Yeah.
I think it's a wrap, bro.
No, I think they're going to get one more season.
You think so?
Yeah, because she's not coming to the film. They're not making a film off of Girl Hawkeye.
Yeah, of course not.
Yeah, and I don't. To be honest with you, I think I've told you this. I don't see a Young Avengers. I don't see how you play that unless you do it a TV show.
You do it a TV show.
Yeah. So if you do Young Avengers TV show, that's cool. You can't bring. There's no audience for Young Avengers because the Young Avengers are a new thing, and the young niggas ain't old enough to want to be interested in a Young Avengers. These niggas interested in Iron Man.
Right.
So and
my thing is, how long do you wait? Because the actors that you cast, niggas, you pretty when you cast them, I don't know how old they supposed to be. Like I don't know how old Patriot from Falcon, the guy who's gonna play Patriot eventually from Falcon and the Winter Soldier, who was the first super soldier's grandson. I don't know how old he is. So like, how long do you wait to start working on that eventually if you're going to end up using them?
They don't use him?
But see, my thing is, it's always about with these shows, you throw things in there to see, okay, what sticks, what catches people's interest. And I feel like they put themselves in a position to where you can always, okay, if it works, if it kind of sticks, if it's interest there, we can circle back around to it. Like I feel like for instance, like they put themselves in a position with Hawkeye and also with Black Widow to where, okay, if it works, we can go bigger. If it doesn't, we can use these characters as ancillary characters in the films to fill these roles in. Yeah. If we don't want to explore them too much more.
Because I think, what's the name? What's the Hulk spinoff? The Hulk.
She-Hulk.
Nah, what's the Hulk damn nemesis?
Red Hulk. Oh no, Abomination.
Yeah, and then he's a part of what team? I don't know why I said Thundercats.
Well, I don't think he's a part of it, but there is a team, the Thunderbolts, that the Red Hulk is
the Thunderbolts,
part of.
Yeah, so you know how they saying the Thunderbolts? I think that shit dead too. I think that's only a TV show. I don't think you make that a movie.
Oh yeah, you don't make that a movie.
You don't make that a movie.
Yeah.
And I think how a lot of people have seen it as, oh well, we'll bring that in, then we have a Hulk. I don't even think the Hulk. I don't know if the Hulk returns to the movies unless you have him cameo in like a fucking Fantastic Four movie. But I think.
But the thing is, I think a Planet Hulk film is in the works right now.
So, but he's gonna be. I mean, that character is gonna
off world.
He's gonna be off world. He's gonna intergalactic. He stays out though. He stays out. What's his name? And then that'll be the end of his character.
I can't remember, but they kind of showed the lineup. I want to say they kind of showed the lineup for the next Avengers film. I want to say he was in there.
Who'll be the lineup for that? Who'll be in the next Avengers?
They had Spider-Man. They had Shang-Chi. They had whoever's going to be the next Black Panther. But he was kind of like the picture.
What did you show this?
Huh? It was a leak. Okay. And so it had and it was pretty much one of those things like, okay, this is what we looking at, pretty much. Going forward for like who, and I'm pretty sure it wasn't like going to be like one film. It'll probably be across whatever trilogy or whatever, however many amounts of Avengers films they were shooting. So they had Thor, they had Lady Thor, Shang-Chi, Spider-Man. They had some characters on there that I had never even seen before. They had a character on there who looked like he had like a gauntlet on his arm, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So they had Miss Marvel and Captain Marvel. Had a few other people I can't remember.
Miss Marvel was on there?
Yeah.
The Pakistani girl?
Yeah.
Nah, I don't see her making it to a damn film like that. I think she's gonna be in the Marvels, but
the thing is,
where she go?
She might not play that big of a role. You know what I'm saying? You gotta remember, in Endgame was a lot of niggas on that field. On that field, got like a 10-second screen. You know what I'm saying? So like,
well, let me ask you this:
you might make the cut, but you might not be the starting five. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, let me ask you this, because me and you talked about this too, and I really believe this. I think niggas listen to our shit secretly, and then they bring that shit up because, like, our shit, like if niggas actually listen to this shit, dog, we be the first to a lot of shit. And me and you talked about recasting Black Panther a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, and now it's coming back up where people saying should they recast? Because the reason I even thought about it, I'll repaint the picture. I remember I was in the shower and I was thinking to myself, like, bro, and it's so cliche to say this, but I remember you were saying how like big it was. So I'm thinking to myself, dog, would this nigga really want them to take away a character because he died?
Yeah.
That shit is, because I know, like, if I was playing that character,
Yeah, he wouldn't want to.
I wouldn't I'd be like,
yeah.
oh nah, nigga, y'all niggas recast this nigga. Fuck,
Yeah, keep it going.
keeping it me. Nah, nigga, this character is bigger than me. This character is giving hope to, like, the niggas who had never seen never thought they would ever see a black superhero.
Yeah.
A main black superhero at that.
Yeah,
so I'm fuck no, you can't just kill them off because that's giving them what y'all want.
Mm-hmm.
So, me personally, I think they should find a way to recast him.
This is what it is, and this is what I've been feeling, as of recent. I feel like they won't recast some kind of way. He's gonna, like, when we playing with this multiverse thing, like some kind of way he's gonna come back around. I feel so. You all, excuse me, especially with the multiverse situation, you kind of got a built-in way to bring him back around if you want to. Mm-hmm. I don't know how they approach that because at the end of the day, we have a main universe that we're dealing with. So, but we're dealing with a lot of different stuff. So you have ways where it's like, okay, shit, Scarlet Witch, she might be like, man, fuck it, all this shit is together, some kind of way with her powers, and now that might be her House of M situation where like all the universes are together, and next thing you know, that Black Panther is part of this universe now, and it's T'Challa is just a different actor playing them. Because
that's the thing too. You have to, and going back to what I said earlier, Marvel has some of the best writers out, out there.
Yeah, and you got to know they definitely are brainstorming, and then like I say, Kevin Feige is somebody, especially after the WandaVision show. I know he's paying attention to what fans are saying.
So let me ask you this: how do you think he reneges on what he's saying by not recasting?
The thing is, if it's a multiverse situation, you didn't renege. It's a different version of him. You know what I'm saying? So like, I think there will be, of course, there's gonna be a Black Panther in this film. He'll be a different actor. He won't be T'Challa. But if you want to continue the story of T'Challa, you have the built-in multiverse situation.
Who would it be? Would it be T'Challa, but a different character?
Yeah, it'd be a different actor.
But I'm saying, but it would be T'Challa just from a different universe.
Yeah. You know, so that's the only way you can bring him in, because they're already shooting the film, and they've already got the plot of him not, they already got whoever's going to be the Black Panthers in this film. There's going to be 2 Black Panthers in this film from what I've read. And they already got the throne room that is celebrating T'Challa's life. So he's dead in this film. You know what I'm saying? That's done. So, and I know a lot of people are talking about it, but I don't think they realize that the film is the filming is ongoing. They're probably almost done. Probably they just
I didn't even think about replacing him. I was just thinking about like in the future.
Yeah, I think they eventually will, man. Some kind of way. They have the built-in crutch how to, And I'll be honest, like I was on the thing where I was like, I'm not, because John Campbell was the first. He was on it. I mean, I ain't gonna lie. After the man died, he pretty much was like, you got to recast him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he was like, and it was pretty much the same thing you were saying. It's like he would want the story to go on. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And for me, it's like, I'm like, man, it's tough, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I definitely know that that's what he would want. But it's like, damn, it's gonna be hard to see somebody else in that suit, boy, playing that character. And I'm a big fan of his of Chadwick Boseman. So
no, I understand. Like, I just feel like he wouldn't want this character.
Yeah, he definitely, for the type of actor and how dedicated he is to the craft, and completing a story, which I know that he would want to see the story of T'Challa completed and told the right way, because the way it is now, you're pretty much you have to retcon a lot and just come up with something. Now you're off the tracks of his story, because the story goes he is this and he goes through it, and then eventually the mantle get passed on to I think his sister. But now you're in a situation where you can't even do that. It's just like he's not here, and you just have to do something else. And because the aesthetic of Black Panther being, I want to say male, I don't think you want to get away from that right away. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So like we know that eventually she will be. She might even be in this film, but it'll be another. I really want to know who's gonna be him, bro. I honestly want to know who's gonna take on the mantle.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. And how do I say this? Politically correct. You know what? Fuck it. I ain't gonna say it politically correct because that's just not me. We live in a world right now where everybody want inclusion. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't be surprised if some of his guards, how do you say it? I don't want to fuck up the name of his guards.
Oh,
and Morier,
the Dermalaje.
I think that I wouldn't be surprised if one of them and Shuri be the two Black Panthers. I wouldn't be shocked.
Right.
Me personally, I feel like, me and you talked about this before. The best and worst thing about, one of the greatest things about the Marvel comics is the fact that they stay true to characters, but it's not like a copy of the comics.
Yeah.
They stay true to it, but at the same time, they have their own versions of what happened. So to me, it's like you get to be inside of, like, you're inside of the comics without being inside the comics, and it follows true to the story where you're like, bro, this shit don't make sense.
Yeah,
everything makes sense. So even if so they have a lot of room to play with.
Yeah.
They have a lot of room because to me, I feel like sometimes DC, they stick too close to the story and that they conform to the story in the sense of letting the story conform to the characters that they have available to them.
Gotcha.
So, with that being said, bro, I'm worried because we live in a politically correct world.
Yeah.
And everything can't be perfect.
Yeah.
So I feel like you shouldn't. You should replace him.
Yeah.
And you shouldn't try to replace him with, I don't know. Because it's like technically them not following the comics, they should be able to do two women. Mm-hmm. But to me, I just feel like killing off that character is like a waste of time. Like, don't do that.
Yeah, it's it's tough, man, because like it's so much story, it's so much.
Like they said that he was supposed to be the one. They said, I remember when they first were like, "Oh, Spider-Man's gonna take the mantle." They're like,
"No, yeah, he was gonna he was gonna be like one of the leaders going forward.
He was supposed to be Iron Man." Then next thing you know, they saying Spider-Man supposed to be the Iron Man. It's like, but he's just a kid, so it's like,
yeah. So it kind of end up. I think it was because like you got to think you have the Illuminati that includes him, Black Panther, Doctor Strange, Professor X. I think Reed Richards from Fantastic Four. So now you're missing one of them.
Yeah.
So like if you really want to do that, in which like we kind of got to get into it because it's like in the multiverse of madness, there's rumors of the Illuminati possibly being in this. So you never know. We might get another T'Challa in multiverse of madness recast it already. You
Yeah.
you just never know what they have planned doing, which I don't think they are. But I just listen. Anything is possible. I heard that Reed Richards might be in here, and like
Yeah,
I
I
say,
think we all hearing that.
yeah,
but
yeah. So like we'll see. Don't know, man. But it's a lot of opportunities to do different things, man. But just going back around to Moon Knight and wrapping that up, I'm definitely ready to see that. And just see what they do with this character.
Where you think it's gonna rank
Where's it gonna
amongst
rank?
the shows?
Woo.
Because to me, from what I've seen just from our previews, to me the previews are probably the best previews I've seen.
Yeah, it's one of those. For me, I don't know, but I'll say this. It's gonna be one of those that I feel like can possibly have. I think a lot of people will like it. I think most people will like it, but some people, it's going to be like a lot of people that split about it, because I feel like it's going to be one of those where if you're not really locked in, you might miss a lot that's going on.
I think it's gonna be a top two show.
A top two?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be. I think this was gonna be. It might be the best one.
Think so?
Only because number one, you got by far. I think it's gonna have the best actor,
Oscar Isaac.
Yeah. So I think his range is a lot better than I don't know. Dude that played Loki.
I finna say, yeah.
He's
That's a monster.
Yeah, he a monster too. But I think for the character that he's playing that we haven't seen, I think that we got.
Yeah, listen, the amount of range that he's gonna have to bring, you know what I'm saying? 'Cause I think I was hearing, I can't remember where I saw it, but of course, because the character Moon Knight, he has like split personalities.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I think every character, you know, like the character that we seen displayed in the trailer, he has an accent.
Yeah.
The other character, the other split personality, might not have an accent.
Mm-hmm.
So he's gonna have to show a lot of range. He's dope. He got it. You know what I'm saying? He definitely got the ability to do it. So from an acting standpoint, then you got my man from Training Day that's in there. I think he gonna kill it.
Ethan Hawke.
Yeah, Ethan Hawke. Yeah, he's in there. I think he gonna kill it.
And dog, you don't get these top tier actors.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like, bro, like.
Yeah. So and then and when you put he gonna kill it. The guy, the guy that passed away, I think it was Gaspard. I think it was his name. He's dope. He was dope, and he was young when I first saw him. So it's no telling how dope he is. He was at with 20 years in the game now. You know what I'm saying? So like, it's gonna be interesting to see. And it definitely has the potential to be that number one. But you got to put some work in. I ain't gonna lie.
No, it's gonna have to put some work in. I just think that like from number one, the trailer to me is the best trailer out of all of them. Mm-hmm. Out of all the trailers that I've seen, it's the best one because it gave us.
What you think about his look?
I got to see more of it because they only gave us a glimpse.
Yeah.
Like it's only one glimpse of him in the little costume.
Yeah.
But how it came on him, that shit was hard.
That was hard.
That shit was hard. But like I say, I just hope the storytelling is tight. That's the only thing I'm worried about. I think the acting is gonna be what's
yeah.
I just think where they're gonna go because I think sometimes because it's on Disney Plus, which that's one thing I wish that that Marvel would do. I think Marvel should have a darker side to it. And the reason I say that is because on Disney Plus, do you have Disney Plus?
Yeah.
On Disney Plus, I don't know if you noticed, but if you go to a kid account, right? There's certain Disney shows, Disney movies that you can't get.
Yeah.
And like one of them were Despicable Me. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, how the fuck is Despicable Me not on the kids account?
Right.
Like it's a kids movie. So obviously, Disney Plus is doing their due diligence not to add any extra movies on the kid accounts. So for me, I feel like why they can't, they're not going to do it to a film because they want people to go see a film. They're not going to make a rated R film.
Yeah.
But a rated R TV show, you should be able to dabble in that.
Yeah.
Like, I think that's the, if Disney wants to be, and I'm pretty sure they would say they don't want to be, but they have to envy HBO. Because HBO, when it comes to scripted series on HBO, them niggas don't miss.
Yeah.
They don't fucking miss. Like, every show I've watched on HBO, it's a hit. Or it's split with like, I was interested. Like, for instance, there's a couple TV shows that a lot of niggas like, I don't get it, but bro, they was hits. They were out of the park. So for me, I feel like Disney has to get in that little groove where they be like, you know what? We ain't gonna do everything PG.
Yeah.
We gonna put a little edge to it.
Yeah. I think they will. And I mean, if it's not Disney, the name per se, I think they'll find a way to house
On Hulu?
Yeah, they probably will find some way to house under whatever one of their shits it is, you know what I'm saying? Because you got to think, they still got Deadpool out there.
Yeah.
That they'll eventually get around to it, and I don't think you can, as far as the fan base of Deadpool, you're not going to see a PG Deadpool. I'm sorry, it's like, you can't really get around that. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Disney
like,
might try to.
That'll be the first one that don't go well.
Listen, they got a lot of characters, and they already said that they're gonna put them in the same universe. So, bro, you gotta.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be tough. We'll have to see it.
Yeah,
I have to see how it goes, man.
But Moon Knight definitely is gonna be a strong. I just hope that the writing is where it need to be.
Yeah. And listen, for somebody like Oscar Isaac, who's I don't want to speak to what roles he'll take and what he won't take. Because I know for sure, definitely when opportunities are there, you want to take them. But I look at Moonlight as one of those where, okay, you definitely probably want to be in the MCU, but there's definitely what other roles that he possibly could have gotten in the MCU.
Oh
eventually.
yeah, for sure.
So I feel like there had to be something, because I heard I can't remember where I saw this, but he was like, man, I think he was talking to someone close to him that works with him, and he was like, man, I don't really know too much about Moon Knight. I don't know if this is a good idea for me. Like, so it had to be something there in the script and the material that he saw where it's like, oh nah, this it. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, then you get Ethan Hawke. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I definitely think when you get these caliber actors,
and these niggas that usually do movies.
Yeah. These
niggas ain't on the silver screen. So to me, I feel like the script is gonna be good, but the only thing I'm concerned is this PG-13, because to me, Hawkeye, he's not the most interesting character, but with what he does, that series could have been a hell of a lot more interesting.
Oh yeah.
But I think they sending that shit around Christmas and all that shit.
Yeah.
I think that slowed it down. Because you could have made it a lot more. But I think, and that's what I'm saying, this is what scares me with Disney. Bro, he has arrows. Arrows ain't a gun where you could just flip over and be like, oh.
Yeah.
Arrows stick.
Yeah.
Arrows go through. So they could have made that shit hard.
Yeah.
But the thing is they still want 16-year-old people to see it too.
Yeah.
And I think that's where they made a mistake, because, bro, Hawkeye, that nigga should have. And then on top of that, Ronan, they found a way to make Ronan look like, Whereas in the movie, they made it seem like this nigga's a straight up killer.
Yeah.
Nigga,
And that's why for me with Hawkeye, could have been done. I feel like it ended up being like one of those like kind of throwaways in a way, man. Because like we seen how he looked in the film in Endgame. He looked like a straight up, oh shit,
Like an
what done
assassin.
happened to him? You know what I'm saying? We seen in Falcon and the Winter Soldier where they was straight. More so the when they went to the what's her name, the Shadow Broker. Is it Shadow Broker?
Yeah.
Yeah. When she was just blasting niggas, like you know what I'm saying, like so it can be done. I almost just feel like Hawkeye just became one of those where it's like, man, let's get this shit out the way, man. You know what I'm saying?
But my whole thing is you didn't have to tell it. They decided that they was
Yeah, I know. And then I guess we have to look at it like also where it's like these niggas done knocked so many things out the park, they gonna fuck up somewhere every now and then, you know.
I was telling my wife that today, dog, nobody bats 100%.
Yeah.
And the thing is it worries me for Riri, her movie. Because what are you gonna do with Ironheart? Because I don't want to see. My whole thing is I want to see like a story where she getting it. Like I don't want it to be gimmicky. I don't want it to be like, oh, it's a girl from the hood and she has a rough life and she has a friend down the street that it's her best friend is a male and he likes her, but she just doesn't get it. Like I don't want it to be like the typical damn fucking story.
Yeah.
And I feel like
I think the best thing you can do for her is just follow her source material. You know what I'm saying? Because if you bring it in and then you have to bring the right director in that understands it's okay, let's follow the source material and let's stay true to the character. Because it's easy to get caught up, especially with when you're doing a show or a film about a young black girl. It's easy to get caught up into those tropes of the typical shit that they going through, or the, you know, some sassiness that's always typical to do. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to follow the source material, stay true to who she is. I'm not familiar with it, you know, because if that's the character, then you know.
Does Kevin Feige invite what's his name to be Tony Stark again? The AI?
I think you do.
I think that should have always been in the game plan.
It probably was. You know what I'm saying?
Back as AI.
Yeah, it probably was. And
I think they originally was probably going to do it for damn fucking Spider-Man, but they was like, oh shit, what did they use it for Riri?
Yeah. And so it'll be interesting to see. But like, just stay true to the character. If she's a certain way, it's no need to try to make her relatable. But it's always so enticing in a situation like this to try to make her relatable to, you know
Just
what I'm saying?
throw the Disney little sprinkles over it. That's what they want to do with all the movies.
Yeah.
And I think that they just have to be careful. That's the only thing I'm worried about.
Yeah.
Literally with Moon Knight, the only thing I'm worried about is that little sprinkle they give.
Yeah.
But hopefully they do.
Yeah. Moon Knight definitely gives off that feel of it's gonna be different. And then because I know they have to go into they want to spin that into some form of whatever they got going on with the team that includes Moon Knight and Blade and whoever the sons of, I can't remember the name of that little group that they had. I can't remember. But I think it's Moon Knight, Blade, and Ghost Rider, where they're probably gonna want to spin off into that some way. And when you're talking about Ghost Rider and Blade, you gotta be a little darker. So I feel like with some of these characters, Disney is definitely gonna have to be like, we're gonna have to let these chains off and let these characters be who they are.
And it would be good if they did give it to Hulu because it wouldn't be oversaturated and they could actually expand and move shit around where it's still part of the same universe, but everything ain't like congested. Because I feel like you're gonna need your boots in the ground, like you say.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna need the intergalactic people. Then you're gonna need niggas like Spider-Man, who right now he's starting a new journey. You have a whole bunch of niggas that's basically starting a new journey. And then you got to get rid of the old guard because doesn't Thor have another movie after Love and Thunder?
Chris Hemsworth say he want to play this shit till the wheels fall off, bro.
Well, nah, he gotta let that shit go though.
He said he don't want to go nowhere, bro.
I think they have I think they signed a contract for him to be in like 2 more movies.
But like I say, he's from that picture. He's already one of those films is probably an Avengers film.
Well, hopefully he die. I don't want him to die, but I'm just saying, like, somebody got to die.
We'll see, man. And then, like, I don't know, man. It's people gonna always miss that old guard, But you got to move on. And then, like I say, you got so much coming in. When, like I say, Doctor Strange is at the forefront. Fantastic Four is coming. X-Men is coming. Like
you got Blade, like
you got Blade. So
young Blade. No, hey, I'm gonna keep on pushing for it, dog. It should have got me when I was younger. Now I'm 30 and shit, dog. But I ain't gonna lie, they got Mahershala, dog. That nigga like damn fucking.
And
60.
that was always my thing. Even from the first time they cast him, I was like, I love this guy.
Nigga
but at the time, he was like 42 when they casted him. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
they didn't even start production on the movie, had they?
I think they're going into it now. So he's, I think he's getting ready for it. I think he's I think they're about to start filming. Because that was even his thing with even doing the voiceover. He didn't want to do the voiceover because at the time when he did it, he was like, okay, my body, as far as getting prepped to be the character, is gonna be, and this is like thespian shit. That when he's getting into, he's like, my body's gonna be different. Therefore, the tones of my voice is gonna be different by the time I actually start filming for the film.
Mm-hmm.
So and I don't know, maybe I guess his voice is gonna probably be a little darker or whatever. So I don't know, man.
Dog. Hey, hopefully they do a good job because that's another thing that worried me too. Like, damn, you can't even do a really Blade 2. For real though, how you do a Blade 2?
Hey man, we'll
Mahershala
see.
gonna be damn fucking 55.
Yeah.
Like,
Cause shit, by the time they done filming,
they gonna be looking like the damn fucking.
Let me see how old my dog is, man.
Man, I just don't want no damn fucking expendable type shit with old ass niggas trying to make a movie.
Yeah, cause he up there, man.
I don't want to be Arnold. Did you see his movie on Apple TV?
Nah,
it's a good movie, dog. It's a fucking good movie, dog.
Yeah,
it's a good movie, dog. Dog, you watch it.
47.
47, like I said.
But the one thing about him is
he don't look 47.
Not even that, but he is like a good ass athlete. You know what I'm saying? So
nigga ain't Wesley, bro.
Huh?
He ain't no Wesley.
Now he's an athlete though. He's a college athlete. So like
he ain't no Wesley though. He ain't no Wesley.
Well, nobody's Wesley, you know what I'm saying? But
Wesley kept in shape and that nigga was doing karate and shit.
Yeah, I mean Wesley could do it right now, you know what I'm saying? But like
I don't know, dog.
Oh, not at the level he did, but I'm saying like he'll kick some ass right now, you know what I'm saying? So it's once you got it, you got it. You know what I'm saying? Look at Jackie Chan.
Yeah, that's a bad example though. Jackie about to hang him up.
I know, but a fight scene with Jackie Chan will still be kind of popping right now, though. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie. You seen the?
I mean, and then like we talking like right now, which that nigga probably like 70 right now. His last what we talking?
That shit came out like 3 years ago.
Yeah, and he was kind of slow in that. But even to go back
to kind of good though,
No, he killed it. He killed that shit. But in the movie the last one he did, I think was like the Tuxedo. He was like 55 in that. You know what I'm saying? And that was years ago. But he was in his 50s and he was still fucking some shit up. You know what I'm saying? So like,
ain't gonna lie, Mahershala dog. Like I say, that nigga. Hey,
it just depends on how this Blade is gonna be. Because if you get Wesley Snipes to play your Blade, then of course you're gonna want that martial arts aspect to be brought to the table. Mahershala, he might not be bringing that type of
He gonna be
energy to the character. You know what I'm saying? It might be more so like, yeah, nigga, I'm just slicing everything. I ain't with all the kicking and the, you know what I'm saying? It might not be that type of Blade. It might not be that type.
CGI of him damn fucking diving like, like
Yeah,
him kicking damn fucking 15 feet.
Nah, I don't want to see. Yeah, I don't want to see the CGI shit, man.
But speaking of, before we close things up, dog. Speaking of damn fucking Wesley, bro. Did you see that movie with Wesley and Kevin Hart?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Dog. What did you give that that movie?
What would I give it?
Well, it was a TV series. It wasn't a movie.
I give it a solid 7.
Okay.
Yeah, I give it a solid 7.
What did you think of? What would you grade Kevin Hart in that movie?
Kev's good, man. Like I said, I've seen him. What was listen, I'll tell you, for me, I got sold on Kev as an actor from the Fatherhood film that he did. I was sold before that. I was sold I was sold. What's the movie where he did with the paralyzed dude?
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so I was sold in, but just the scene where the wife died.
Yeah.
When he was in the hospital, I was like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. That shit took me out, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
You told me.
That shit took me up out of there, bro.
Dang, dog. You about to tear up now, dog.
Nah. I'm on a thug shit right now, cuz.
I ain't gonna lie, but hey, look, I'm gonna give you my honest opinion.
Mm.
And I ain't no big Kevin Hart. I think Kevin Hart is goofy.
Yeah.
I don't even think he's funny. Like his comedy, I rarely laugh.
Yeah, for me, with Kev, it's more so I like him in films, and I like to see him sit down and talk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's like just a naturally funny guy in conversation.
Exactly.
And shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's why I say to me he's more goofy than funny. But I will say this. That movie right there, hey, my grade of the show, to me, is an 8 out of 10. And I'm giving it 8 out of 10. Because Kevin Hart showed me. Kevin gave me some shit that he ain't never showed me before. Dog, when he killed that nigga.
I was just going to say that.
I was like.
When he killed that nigga, I was like, damn, Kev.
Nobody thought that. I don't care who you are.
I ain't see that coming.
You didn't see that coming.
I ain't see that coming, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Joking. I thought he was joking. And then that nigga said, oh, I was like,
fuck you. Fuck you.
Yeah. I was like,
Kev. I ain't gonna lie. I had to rewind that bit a few times. I'm like, you killing this shit, bro.
Nigga, when he did that shit, I was like, dog, me and my wife couldn't believe this shit, dog.
That shit was intense,
like,
too.
dog, bro.
Because it's like, nigga, like.
And then on top of like, I think what got us is fucking Kevin Hart.
It's
dog.
Kevin Hart.
He was practically playing himself.
Yeah. Pretty much.
So when he did that shit, it was like, what the fuck did we just watch, dog? This nigga really just killed this nigga, dog.
Yeah.
I thought it was like, at first I was like, oh, this nigga about to wake up. This nigga dreaming, dog. Then this nigga that's like, the nigga dropped and it wasn't a dream. I'm like, what the fuck? This nigga gonna kill this nigga, dog? I was like, oh shit. So for me, I ain't gonna lie, Kevin got to get a solid.
Oh, he did a good ass job.
Solid 9.
Yeah, he did a good ass job.
For that character, dog, I want to give him a 10, though.
Yeah, he did a good ass job.
Even though he was playing himself, that nigga did, dog. Hey, Kev, I salute you for, dog. Just like you said, those 2 movies you named, the Fatherhood movie, that was good. To me, it was still like him being goofy and shit, but it's cool. It was better than the Rock movies he did.
Yeah, like I was saying, with that, it was more so like just certain scenes where I was like, I see the chops. I could see where, like, okay, if Kev really had to do a full out drama, he could do it.
Shit, he did it.
Yeah.
Nigga, you did that shit, though. That Netflix show, I don't care what niggas say about that shit. Nigga, to me, that's my favorite movie by Kev.
Niggas is actually fucking with that, though. Yeah.
Well, it's not even a movie. I keep on saying what. Favorite series. My favorite movie is the one with your boy from Malcolm in the Middle and I don't know why I said Malcolm Middle like that. That's like the damn fucking least what the nigga known for. But you know the dude from Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
That That shit good too.
Yeah.
Even though, like I say, Kevin do that little high pitched voice and that little goof.
Yeah.
To me, I feel like, hey, that's still a solid film.
Yeah, because it's one of those, with that film, it's one of those where it's going to be certain films where people still want Kevin Hart to bring Kevin Hart to the film. It's the same thing like with Will Smith. You kind of, if you're going to get Will in the movie, sometimes you getting Will to bring the Will shit to the character. So, but Kev, he definitely has the chops to, whenever he's ready, to be like, okay, I want to step outside of Kevin Hart and really just be this character. He got the chops to do it, I think.
Yeah, nah. Now, like I say, Kevin he's a funny individual. I wish it would translate to comedy, because I want to laugh at his jokes so bad. But just for me, I'm not saying he's not funny, but for me, Kevin Hart is like, he ain't that funny. But again, the type of comedy I like Dave Chappelle. Shit, I like fucking what's your boy name? Chris Tucker. I like Bernie Mac.
You like
Bernie
Chris Tucker
Mac,
as a stand-up?
bruh, dog.
You mean early Chris, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Chris Tucker, on Def Comedy Jams.
Yeah.
That nigga is so fucking fun, dog. That nigga funny as fuck, dog.
Yeah.
The crazy thing is, it's only a couple sets he got on Def Comedy Jam, but nigga, you could watch that shit over and over.
Hey, listen, them shits, them couple changed that nigga completely, bro.
Nigga, and the nigga is hilarious, dog. This nigga right here, dog.
Oh, one of the kings,
bro. That nigga is so...
Actually, yeah, we got two of the kings on the wall.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I mean, original king of comedy, but you know, arguably the GOAT.
Yeah, they say, hey, where you rank him?
This amongst comments that he's definitely top three all time.
I think you got to put him up there.
You know what I'm saying? And then there's so many, man, because I haven't seen, when I listen to comics talk about comics, like I had to mention people that I never even got a chance to see. Like,
but it's kind of like basketball, dog. That's why, to me, like, even the basketball argument, bro, it's to even say greatest of all time. It's a perspective thing.
And I'm not even talking about necessarily people, because you only see who you see. Because like some of these motherfuckers that I hear Dave Chappelle talk about, it's people that's in his generation. Like people talk about, they talk what they did. They don't talk about them a lot now. But Louis C.K., what's the other white dude, man? I can't think of his name right now. He gets mentioned. Not necessarily in the GOAT talk, but like people really like, oh, he bad as fuck. And then when you talk about older comics, you hear a lot of people talk about George Carlin,
Richard Pryor,
of course, Eddie, and then the underrated people you hear, like I hear Dave Chappelle, I hear Joe Rogan, I hear them talk about Patrice O'Neal, who I didn't really get to see a lot of, but he's like that. For them, he's like that underdog. I won't say on the level of a Bernie, but pretty much like a Bernie, where it's like, okay, there's a lot of people that's bigger, but you don't want to go after him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you go after him, it's going to be a long night for you. You know what I'm saying? So, like, yeah, man, it's interesting. So it's hard to really have that conversation for me, you know what I'm saying, just out of respect of the craft, not having seen, because everybody got their favorites. You know what I'm saying? So,
because I like Cat.
I love Cat.
And even Dave Chappelle, to me, Dave Chappelle, and this is the type of funny I like. That's why I say I want Kevin Hart. I want to like Kevin Hart comedy. It's because I love a good story. Mm-hmm. But the thing is, with Kevin Hart, his stories be like outlandish.
Yeah.
And it's
but
like,
for Kev, I feel like his problem is that he wants to stay in that safe box. Mm-hmm. And I feel like he purposely acts like he doesn't know what's going on in the world. Shit, well, coughing, man. But I feel like his reason is like, I don't know, man. I don't follow politics. I don't follow this. I don't know what's going on with this. I don't know. I only know about my family. Bro, you know more. You know more, but you just want to be safe. You know what I'm saying? I get it.
And to me, it's not even really about. It's just like his stories are just so like punchlining in the sense of it's not. And I don't want to say, damn, I might come off as an ass, but I don't want to say like it don't come off as intelligent. But like when Dave Chappelle tells a story, it comes off as funny and clever at the end of it. Like that shit, I see how a nigga loop that shit in.
Yeah,
that shit clever as fuck. Whereas at the end of Kevin Hart joke, he was like, my daddy had sweatpants and no drawers on. And the thing was just, to me, that's like, yeah, that's funny, but it's not clever. It's just like a funny story of somebody doing something outlandish.
Yeah.
Whereas this nigga, when he tell a joke, the outlandish shit is what comes out of his mouth.
Right.
The action of another.
Right. See, for me, because I ain't going to lie, because like around that time I was fucking with Kev. That shit was hilarious to me. But it just also depends on what kind of comedy moves you, right? Because like I love Dave and like, but see for me with Kev, it's like bro, it's so many times. It's only so many times I can hear you just talk about your kids. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So like, and I know they get older, so it's more stories to talk about with them. But it's like, bro, that's all you're gonna talk about. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's only so many stories like that. So it's like, that gets old for me. And then, so it's almost like, in a way, you're recycling stuff. And that gets old. And then when you're not with somebody like Dave, who's more so like, he can bring the comedy into anything because he's willing to talk about so many things. He's gonna bring comedy to so many different conversations that's going on into the world versus where like you're just stuck right here and you can't really get, because you're not that type of comic, so you can't even bring that to. If he had that level of storytelling and detail and talking, yeah, you could probably stay in that pocket. But like eventually it's like, okay, Kev, that's really all. I don't know, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I feel you, dog. So, dog, hey, I ain't gonna lie, dog. You tied it all together. I like how you said that shit, dog. I ain't gonna lie, dog. You right. And that's kind of how I feel about Kev, dog. But
yeah, it's just like, man, and I really, like I said, I really, like I said, I love him in conversation. I love him in interviews when you get to see him sit down and talk. 3-hour conversation with Joe Rogan. Love it. When he goes on the Breakfast Club, anytime you get him to sit down, it's dope, because now in the conversation you kind of enter the realm of what Dave does on stage every time he hits the stage, and then so now you get the funny shit, and then you really get to pick his brain and see where he's going, and he opens up, especially in the Joe Rogan interview, because it's more so like we just having a conversation about everything that you've been going through and how you viewing life right now, versus with the Breakfast Club, it's kind of more so, okay, what you selling right now? Yeah. And then now it's like the back and forth between you and Charlamagne. That's the jokes and all that. And he said, yeah, let me tell you something, man. You know, hey, we ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, it's that, and he gets into that, and you know, which
it's
is
almost
funny.
Like he's a character of himself.
Yeah. And that's cool and that's funny, and like it's all, like I say, whenever he sits down, it's good. But like it's a different level of conversation when you really get him to open up, and it's there. And I mean, that's just what Dave does every night.
Effortless.
Yeah.
Effortless, dog. Mm-hmm. But dog, man, hey, it's another good one, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
We done talked about a lot of different things.
Yeah.
Shit, I don't even know what I think this episode is unbelievable, dog.
Unbelievable,
dog. I think you said a statement, dog, and you you used the word unbelievable, and I think it's kind of the aura of everything that we talked about. A lot of this shit, to be honest with you, even back to Dave Chappelle, dog, the shit he does is unbelievable.
Yeah.
Dog, Marvel, what they fucking do is unbelievable.
Yeah.
All this shit is damn fucking unbelievable, dog.
Yeah. And also tying back to what you was talking about earlier and with accomplishments, like you gotta believe in the unbelievable.
Exactly. And I think that's what you said too that made me believe, like, yeah, believe in the unbelievable.
Yeah. It was something like that. Yeah.
So, bro, I think, dog, this is, hey, dog, we hitting our stride, bro.
Yeah,
hey,
man.
Look, second visual, dog, I think.
Second visual.
Hey, I think the first one was a triple. Nigga, this got to be a home run, bro.
Oh yeah, we out of that, bro. Listen, and even with the home run, bro, we gonna get better. You know what I'm saying? You know, like we say for 2022 is growth is our theme. Last year was consistency. I think we got that down pat right now. Now it's growth and just leveling up on what we say we want to do and just following through with it. You know.
Yeah.
So definitely another good episode, man. We are the super villains. This is episode 31. Again, we appreciate all y'all villains that's watching and all the villains that will eventually join us, man. So until episode 32, we out.
We out of here, dog.